Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I am so excited because this is Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 96, and it's our actual first Crafty Fun episode on our regular time. So, really, really excited. I see a lot of names in the chat already. So, thank you so much if you're watching live and you've said a hello in the chat. We are currently streaming out to a lot of channels. So, wherever you are joining from, I hope you'll say hi in your chat. Just to let you all know, um, during the live stream, you'll be able to see comments from everybody who is watching from the same channel as you. And I can see chat from everywhere. So do keep chatting, and I will try to keep our conversation connected and bring comments up on screen from all the channels. And that way you can kind of see what everybody else is talking about. But if you're wondering why you don't see a particular comment, it's probably because it's coming from a viewer on a different channel. So welcome to everybody. Thanks for coming and spending a little bit of your weekend with us. This is also a super special live stream because I've had it in mind to do this episode for quite some time now, because I really love all of these products in front of me right now. And I've wanted to have a stream where we craft with and light up some cards because I think it's super convincing to make a light up card live where we can't do any video editing trickery. And hopefully it convinces everybody just how easy it is to make a light up card with the help of products from Pear Blossom Press. And I invited Amanda and asked permission to invite the rest of the Pear Blossom Press design team to come join me for this very, very special episode. And of course, Amanda said yes, which I'm very, very grateful for. But beyond that, she also offered a prize giveaway, a very generous one at that. So Pear Blossom Press today is our stream sponsor. So big thank you to Amanda for sponsoring this Crafty Fun with Friends live stream episode. And if you haven't already, could you take a moment to hit that like button? And wherever you are watching from, hit the share button because let's give a lot of folks the opportunity to win the generous prizes that Amanda has graciously donated today. Plus, everybody here on screen is also going to give away their card. So if you want a light up card, whether it's to use or to give away or to keep, you also have a chance to win that too. So if you could do us that favor of hitting that like button, hitting the share button, and sharing this out to all of the socials, that would be amazing. So welcome. Oh my gosh, so many people in the live chat already. Love seeing you all here. And I have on my channel a poll started. So let me know in the poll if you have ever made a light up card before. Also, if you're watching from my channel, I do have the Q&A running. So if you are, if you have a question at any time, do drop your question in that. I don't know how it looks like in your live chat, but I think there's like a Q&A tab that you can maybe drop your question in, and it should be pinned to the top. So that way I can actually flip over and your questions won't get lost in the chat stream. All right, so without further ado, let's meet everybody who's on screen with me today. So let's start off with our fearless leader, Amanda, owner of Pear Blossom Press. Hi, Amanda. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what are you going to be crafting with today?
Well, my name is Amanda Stevens. There are several Amandas now at Pear Blossom Press, which makes me super happy. And let's see, I've been a crafter forever. And one of the things that I always like to do when we launch products is I kind of think about, a product something that you use all the time and you go, well, this would be cool if only, So that sort of started with the lights in a weird roundabout way. And then they kind of took off. And so we've added more to them because sometimes like our first light was the easy light. Well, it would be cool if only, so we came up with different types of lights. Today, I will show you guys the halo light. It's actually, they come in a combo pack. So there are 1 lights in the center that snap out and a couple of halos in there as well. So it's a pretty good value and it's a lot of fun to play with.
Yay. Yeah, that's got to be one of my favorites because of the value for money. You get 2 different styles of lights, and you get so many. You get 6.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
I love it. Awesome. Well, welcome. Can't wait to see what you make today. Next up, Debbie. Hi, friend. And by the way, everybody joining me today is new to Crafty Fun with Friends. So everybody, please give all of our guests a warm welcome. Debbie, hi, friend. Not new to streaming, of course. You stream all the time. Tell us a little bit about yourself and
first,
what
I
you're
want to
going to be
make sure
crafting
everybody
with.
can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, you're
Okay,
good.
want to make sure my audio is working. I am also streaming to Twitch, assuming it's working right. I can see it, but I can't really hear it because then I get the echo thing in my ear. Anyway, for my light, I was going to take, where's my other thing? Okay, here's my favorite thing. Hair Blossom Press. This is Amanda's World's Best Foam Tape. If you have not tried this, oh my God, what is wrong with you people? This stuff, if you're familiar with foam tape, I have got several different ones that I use. This is my favorite, but I want it thinner, and I know Amanda's working on it. This is double thick, so it's perfect for our lights. It is repositionable for 30 minutes, so if you screw up like I do, you can move your stuff. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah just said she can hear us. Also, on my Twitch stream, they've got my effects and stuff are going up over there, too, so they get to see more stuff than y'all do anyway. But it is repositionable, and it is permanent in 30 minutes, but one of the best things, the thing I struggle with the most with a lot of the different foams, is how you can't take the tape off, but this comes off super, super easy. I didn't even have to try to do anything with my nails. I've got a pack that I'm trying to work my way through to get out of my craft room that I'm having to use a pokey tool or something to try to get it off, and then I get the sticky everywhere, and it is driving me crazy. Thankfully, it's almost gone. For my lights, and I know I have a pack that's actually in the packaging over here, I'm using the Easy Light, which is Amanda's original thing that has got 3 little lights on the ends. It's got 3 little lights, and I love it. I love it, but I love all of her lights, so yeah. So I'm thinking about making 2 cards. I've got ideas. It just depends on how long it takes me to get the first one done.
Awesome.
And
so
I'm
much
using
love.
glimmer. I'm using foil. Yeah, so I'm doing
So
that
much
too.
love for
And
the for the foam tape too. There's like a
well,
lot
yeah,
of
well, I
love for
love-
it in the chat.
Yeah, I love all of the things that Amanda has come up with. I mean, she is one of those, her and Micah are kind of innovators where they try to take an idea that somebody else has done and say, okay, how can I make that better? I've actually heard her say that. That is kind of her whole thinking behind the things. How can I make it easier for everybody to use? How can I do that? It is just absolutely fabulous, all the things that she does. And I am so fortunate to hang out with her occasionally. I think I'm going to see her again in Seattle. Is that right, Miss Amanda?
Yep.
So we're going to have a lot of fun, and I love hanging out with her, and she is just super, super sweet. So if you guys are not already following her, what's wrong with you?
All right. Thanks, Debbie. Welcome. And
Welcome.
thank you to everybody who has recently joined in the live chat as well. All right. Next up, Jen. Hi, friend. Welcome to the
Hey
channel.
everybody, how are you doing? Thank you for having me. I also am using this tape and it is near the end, but we're still easy. So we're good. But yeah, I love the candles and the lights and everything. I'm always trying to think of what can I light up next. And I get to play with the candlelight, which is a 2-pack. And what's interesting, it's in this shape here. If you turn it on, now I have a straw so I can actually show you what's going on. There's a little sensor here.
So
You actually blow it
cool.
out. So when you get to the card, you'll actually be able to turn it on and blow out the candle, which is super cool. And we're also going to be using some of Pear Blossom Press's vellum. It comes in colors like this pack here. And then it also comes in just the regular clear, but these are nice to add behind your different die cuts and everything that you want to light up. So I am super excited to be here. I've watched you do your shows, Lynn, and they're always so much fun. And I love the interaction of the group. So I'm really looking forward to this, but I'm also excited to share how easy it is to do these lights.
Yeah, totally. Oh, I love this comment from Sire. The blowout lights use sorcery.
They do.
They do.
And thanks for the food talk, everybody. So Dawn is just made homemade pad thai. I think I saw that T is making tacos. So yum. All right. Last but not least, hi, Irene. Welcome, friend. Tell
Hi
us a
there.
little bit about yourself and what you're going to be crafting with today.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Irene. You might have seen me around on the socials as Artemis Made One. I am really having fun playing today with the Pear Blossom Press One Light. I am my affiliation with the company, besides just liking everybody and thinking they're amazing, I write the company newsletter. So if you've seen me in your email inbox, you might have come across a pun or two. That guilty as charged. I like words and I like puns. I can't help myself. But if you're not subscribed to the Pear Blossom Press newsletter, please do. There's always something fun in there and good stuff to keep an eye on. And we like to feature other, artists around the social world who are, working with the lights too. So lots of stuff out there for you to check out. So like I said, today I'm working with the One Light, which also comes in that Halo combo pack that we saw, but this is just the individual One Light. It is one of my favorites because I will be honest, I have the least amount of experience working with lights in this group of crafters. So you're going to see somebody who has only done it a few times. So that's a good thing because even I can do it. And I was intimidated. I'm sure you probably felt the same way if you haven't done it yet, but I promise you it's so simple. And they come with 2 in a package and they are such a small footprint. They're, I think, roughly 1 inch by 1 3/8 inch. And it's just plug and play. Like you pop the battery in, you push a button, light comes on. It could not be simpler. So somebody even like me can figure this out. So I guarantee you're going to be amazed by how simple and quick this is to do. So I'm excited to show you that. And I hope that you will give it a try too, because I promise you can do it.
Yay! Well, I'm glad that you are that you let everybody know that you're relatively new, because it does, I think, put everybody's mind, I guess, at ease in terms of, can I do that for real?
Right.
And you're gonna watch us all do it live. So,
In real time.
so if you answered the poll on my chat, it looks like 60% of folks have not made a light up card, and that's with 87 votes. So that's really good to know. I hope after today's episode you'll give it a try, especially since I did see some folks comment that they've purchased the lights, they just haven't yet made one. So let's bring out your lights, and whether you're crafting along with us now or you want to try this on replay, because this will be available on replay, feel free to, but let's light up some cards. And if you're watching from my chat, then I do have the Q&A section up. So if you have a question about the lights or a question for any of us, feel free to drop it there. If you're watching elsewhere and you would like to ask a question, if you could put, like, in all caps, like really scream it at me, the word question, then hopefully I won't miss it in the live chat. So to let folks know, I'm in the middle here. I'm going to actually, as all of our crafters kind of get ready, let me just give you again a rundown of not everything that Amanda sells in her shop, but a fair amount. I think I have a lot of the things. And so, of course, we've talked about the world's best foam tape. It comes on a huge roll like this, really fabulous. Already the correct thickness, but some of the things that you might not know that she also sells are scratch-off stickers. These are great. There's lots of dyes out there that have that scratch off kind of mechanism. Really, really fun. You just stamp something or write something behind there, stick this over, and it'll get revealed when they scratch it off. There are action wobblers, so another type of interactive mechanism that you can add to your card. Amanda says there are 2 sizes now. There's the mini ones and the full-size ones, so that's an option. And then exclusively sold, but supplied by High Supply, are these little candle flames and the clay candlesticks. So really, really awesome. I think these are listed as coming soon. Is that right, Amanda? Or can they be purchased now, the shaker domes?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, they're available now. There's the dome and the flat top circle shaker pouch. So.
Oh, awesome. Oh, there was a second one. Are they different?
Yeah, the domes are like the top part of a sphere, and the shaker pouches are flat. Let's see. I think I have them both right here.
Okay. Did you send me both? And I did not realize.
So there should have been 2 packs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look similar, but you have to read it. So one says shaker pouches, and the other is shaker domes.
Yeah.
So
the domes have a.
Yeah, they're more dimensional.
I don't know if that shows.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good view of it.
Yeah. So you've got about 1/8 of an inch of height, so you can put shaker bits underneath, but it's flat enough that you can mail, versus the dome it's like you went right over a baseball or something, you know. So it's got the top of a round ball.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna actually work with this one today too, because they're sized to fit perfectly with our halos.
Oh, good. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm sure that would have been a question. Bo says, I had no idea you have so many things in your shop. Absolutely. And new things being added all the time, because Amanda loves things that like operate, that move and shake. I mean, look at all the different interactions. You've got scratch offs, you've got wobblers, you've got shakers now, and of course, the star of the shop and our show today, the lights. So there are 5 different styles of lights. It all started with the easy lights, aptly named because it is so very easy to make a light up card. This comes with a single battery unit and 3 lights attached. When you push the button, they all go on at the same time. Next came the one light, which has, again, the battery, everything all assembled for you. You just need to put the battery in, which I'll demonstrate, and you push the button and a single light comes on. After that came the halo light, which Amanda showed earlier. It's a combo pack, so it has 2 halo lights and 4 single lights. Then came the twinkle lights, and these are very similar to easy lights. The difference is that when you push the button, instead of all of the lights coming on at the same time, they twinkle and alternate. So I'll be crafting with twinkle lights today, so I'll demonstrate that when I show you how to install it on your card. And then our newest to the family is the candlelight, and Jen's going to show us how to install this, but she already gave a little bit of a preview. This one's super innovative. It's a single light, but it has a fun mechanism where you just push the button and it turns on. You don't have to push and hold to keep it on. So that's one innovation that's a little bit different. And then there's a fancy sorcery going on that allows you to blow at a specific location and it will turn the light off.
It's magic.
So as everybody's getting started, let me just quickly demonstrate to you how to install your lights. So it's really easy. With every package of easy lights, you will get all of the batteries you need. And by the way, when you're buying these lights, you can get them in multi-packs. So I think for twinkle lights, there's a 2-pack, a 3-pack, and a 5-pack. The easiest place to shop is Pear Blossom Press, but it is now also available on scrapbook.com. So if you're trying to meet some free shipping thresholds, maybe throw some lights in along with a roll of the foam tape. Okay, so all of the battery units are pretty similar. They look like this, where at some point there will be lights attached to it, whether it's through wires or it's on the circuit board itself. There's a button that will turn the light on and off. Of course, that's not going to work until you insert the battery. And they are shipped separately so that your battery isn't in there and draining while it's waiting to make its way to your house. So when you get it and when you're ready to make your card, then that's when you want to install it. Now, a couple things you want to note. So on the battery holder, there's a plus sign. And that plus sign tells you that the positive side of the battery needs to be face up. So when you look at your battery on one side, it's kind of textured and there's no lettering, there's no words at all. On the other side, you can see there's lettering, and this too has a plus sign. So that you need to be able to see both plus signs, and then you know that your battery and the battery holder are in the correct orientation. Now, to install this and actually insert it into the holder, it can actually only go in one direction. And that's to make it really easy for you to kind of pop it in and out. Look for this little curved thumb notch and just slide that in. And it's as easy as that. So this one's the easy light. And as I mentioned, the twinkle light is similar in that it does have 3 lights, but I'll insert this again. So positive, positive, and look for that curve and insert from that side. Now, if you need to push this back out, it can only go in one direction and it has to come out the same direction. So just on the flat side, just push that so that it pops out. But let me show you the difference between the easy light, which has 3 lights attached to it. So you can see they all come on at the same time. And then the twinkle light, which if you're not sure because you have them both, it actually does say twinkle. So thank you for that, Amanda. I had both of these out and I was like, oh no. But it says twinkle so that you know. And
I never noticed that before.
Yeah, I only noticed because I put everything out and then like it's all together jumbled and I was like, oh no, I have them both out. See how they alternate like that? And they don't all come on and off at the same time. Now, for these lights, you do have to be pushing it down actively for the light to turn on. So that's a quick demo for how to install the battery, and that's going to be the same for all of us because all of the batteries work the same. And so if you have questions, just let me know. I did have to take my eye off of chat for a while, so I'll clear this off and I'm going to start crafting as well. So let's see. I've got Amanda on the big screen.
Oh, I'm working on a sentiment. So I hope you guys don't mind, I've had this card kind of in the back of my head since Halloween, before Halloween. I wanted to use the halo light and I wanted to use the dome and I wanted to make a crystal ball. So
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's what I was kind of thinking about. So I went through my stash and I found a bunch of stuff, and I'll just show you real quick what I used to sort of, I pre-die cut a bunch of stuff, but you know this martini glass from Spellbinders?
Yeah.
I thought it would be really cute as the holder. You know, the crystal ball usually sits in some sort of candle holder looking thing. So this, I'm shortening it and just making it mini.
Oh,
That's
I've already
a
die cut it
fabulous
from
idea.
holographic paper, and it's backed with another layer of white just so that it's sturdier. But I shrunk it. And then I also thought the hands, the hands would be coming. So the only thing that I had that was big hands were the big skeleton hands that also kind of go in that set. So I cut 2 sets, and this is, I think there's 3 layers each, but the fingers curved, so when I nested them together, or when I was stacking them up, I cut the big finger off
Oh,
and I
that,
sort of adjusted it. You see that?
oh,
But
that's
from the
so
back, it's kind
cool.
of not sure.
Oh, to make it fit around. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so that it's kind of
awesome.
doing that rather than like the C shape.
Yeah,
Because if
yeah,
you see the die itself, it's doing that.
yeah.
So I wanted to, change it up a little bit. So I've got, and then this is just the same thing, just backwards. And I made sure that the knuckles were on top here. So same thing there. And then I just realized I probably need a sentiment. So I have one that says magical. And that is an old one. Half the stuff I'm using, I'm sure, is retired. And I'm sorry. It's an old waffle flower one. And I'll stack that. In the new Advent calendar, there was the Spellbinders Advent calendar. There's birthday wishes that was in one of the stamp sets. So it'll say magical birthday wishes, I think. I do need a push stamp. So that's in our PB Press stamp set.
Oh,
Circles. For the halo light, any 2-inch circle will work. Or in that neighborhood, you can go a little smaller or a little bigger if you want to kind of cover it up. So in this nesting circle, I already pulled out the 2-inch, so I wouldn't have to hunt too much for it because I'll have to cut through my card base or the card front at least. And then I found this girl in my stamp set. She's long since retired, but she was the only one that kind of looked like the Haunted Mansion. What is her name? Mrs. Leota or something. She's the only thing in my
yes.
stash that's sort of close. So I stamped her in blue and then cut her out with my scan and cut. And I also, you might notice she has her hand on her chin. I didn't want that. So I sort of edited it out and just drew it myself. And then I cut it with my scan and cut. And while I had that out, I cut a second one so that, the back will be ugly. So I needed a second to
Oh
be
my
her hair from the
gosh.
back because I do want to make sure that you can see all the way through. So I also die cut an acetate circle to go behind it.
Wow.
And stuffing from a little pillow because I want that to kind of look like wispy smoke in there.
Oh my gosh. That's
And
gonna
I'm
be
thinking for the background. This has been in my head for a long time, so I've thought about it, but I've never actually made it. So we'll see how this goes.
okay. So there's a real question queued up for you, but my question is if I enter to win your card, do I qualify to still get it? Or am I disqualified because I'm on the stream?
I don't care who goes to. You're the
I'm in that one then. I want that card. Oh my god.
Well, we'll see if it actually turns out. I am also going to introduce a teeny tiny bit of glitter in with the stuffing, I think. So that might be like, I don't know. Anytime real glitter comes into the situation, things get hairy, right?
Right. So comment and then a question for you. So Jim says, wonder what Pear Blossom Press will release at Creativation this year. Any hints you want to any sneaky
I know
peeks?
for sure this guy is coming. This is a prototype. It's not finished.
What?
But it
Teeth?
is in the works.
Yes. I want
Yeah,
that.
so this is a card maker's T-square. They sent it to us. They forgot to put the factory were working on the prototypes with them. They forgot to put the third dots. So if it's hard to see, let me put something behind it here. So in one direction, it goes to 5.5 inches with a 0 center. So this one is an A2 card. And then the other side goes to 4 1/4 with 0 center. So 2 1/8 on either side, which I think is handy for a T-square because I'm always looking for the middle and lining up sentiments and that sort of thing. But they did forget to put the third marks. So they're putting those into the mold. The other thing that you'll see here, there's a 1/2 inch and 3/8 inch. And this is actually out of the mind of Jen Gross. So we're definitely crediting her on the packaging and everything. But what that means is that you'll have a 1/2 inch border jig and a 3/8 inch border jig. So when you turn the ruler upside down, you can line up your card base in that corner there. And then a panel that's 1/2 inch smaller all the way around will line up right there in the groove. And the same
Wow.
thing goes for the 3/8 of an inch. You can get it lined up that way. Does that
That's
make
so
sense?
awesome.
So 2 tools in one. And we went with a 1/2 inch and 3/8 because for me, a tiny, like little itty bitty border, like the Gina K tiny black borders that she always does, those are easy for me to line up. But the big
Yeah.
ones are harder, especially when I'm doing lights. If I use the double thick foam, it looks lined up and then I back up and I realize it's not. So the jig is hopefully going to be helpful for that.
Yay! Well, that's awesome. There's a lot of folks in the chat loving that.
Yeah, so we're starting
So,
with the A2, and then I think we'll probably do an A7 after that.
Jim, thanks for asking
Yeah.
because that's news to me. I don't know. It's not news to Jen, of course, since she had a hand in helping to bring that about. But yay! So get your questions out there, folks, because we can get Amanda to spill some tea. She's easy to
I know,
she's
right?
easy to get info out of.
I am the worst at keeping secrets. Don't tell me secrets.
I'm beginning to realize this. Okay, so real question for you, Amanda. Do you still do? This is from Alicia. Call me Crafty L. Do you still do your Sunday crafternoons?
Yep.
And can you tell us about it if you do?
Sure. Every Sunday we host Crafternoon on Zoom. And if you go to pearblossom.press.com, there is a tab at the top that says Crafternoon. If you click on that tab, you'll see the Zoom link. And it's got the times and everything. We start at 1 p.m. Pacific on Sundays. If there's a holiday or something like that, a lot of times we're not there. I try to remember to say we're not going to be there. But if I'm traveling and not available, Jen or Roberta, Gloria, a lot of the people that are in your chat now are quite often there.
Aw.
And one of the nice things is that it's Zoom, so I'm on camera, you're on camera, and if you are stuck with your lights, you're not sure what to do, or you're having questions about it, just pop on. I'm on camera, I can help you.
Awesome.
So, and if I'm not there, one of our friendly other people will help you with lights too. But you
Very
don't have to be
cool.
working on that. And that Zoom link, boy, oh boy. I get notices when the first person goes in to start the meeting. And Jen and Berta and Gloria, they're on like 5 nights a week.
Oh wow.
Not published times, they're just on. So chances are you'll find somebody crafty to hang out with there.
Okay,
Yep.
we've got some requests and some questions about the ruler. So I'll start with a question from Cordelia. Does your T-square ruler lay flat? She says she ordered one from another company and it has a big ledge on it, so it doesn't lay flat.
So there is a 1 millimeter lip between the top of the T, I guess, and this part, just because if you don't have that, you can't hit the edge.
Yeah.
So yes and no. So I mean, 1 millimeter is pretty small. And then there's also, I think, 1 millimeter. Oh, it might be 1.5 millimeters, but for the lip here, the jig.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just the nature of a T-square ruler that you need the top of the T to actually have an edge so that it can really like precisely line up against your edge so that you're going to get that like 90-degree angle.
And if you're using it upside down as a jig, there is this top part and down the center that is flat. So like right now, this portion is touching the surface of my table. And when I flip it over this way, this portion is flat on the table, and this whole ruler part is elevated 1 millimeter. So pretty small.
Yeah.
I hope that helps.
Yeah, and hopefully it helps you use the ruler that you have also. So, because it's probably correctly designed, Cordelia. So then the other question that I saw was, oh wait, there was another one. Hold on. Will you make a ruler that has a metal cutting edge to it?
Not in the plans at this moment.
Okay. And then we'll get back to this one. When are the different sizes of the world's best foam tape coming out?
Okay, so foam tape has 3 ingredients. It has foam, it has adhesive, and then it has your liner. And for whatever reason, it's very hard to manufacture. And the company that we currently work with, they only want to do rolls, and they don't want to like spill the tea on the actual adhesive itself. They give me all the properties. I went through back and forth with them, telling them what I wanted, and they sent me samples, but they don't tell me what the actual adhesive is, and they don't manufacture it. They buy it. They're called a converting house. And so in order to get my strips, I have to go to a different converting house. And I do have a different converting house that's awesome. However, we can't get the right adhesive at this point. We're going through a different adhesive manufacturer trying to source all the right ones. We found one that worked great, but it was like $45 per pack. Just their cost for just the adhesive. That doesn't include any of the foam or the liner or the labor to assemble.
Wow.
And that's before it even got to me. So that doesn't work. So we're starting over.
Oh.
So it's coming at some
Yeah. It's worth the wait though, folks, because the adhesive is the special sauce. So definitely is one of the things that really makes it super easy to work with and truly the best, world's best. So
I love any craft product that gives me confidence in what I'm doing, because I feel like we all kind of struggle with confidence when it comes to crafting sometimes. And we doubt things and we're like, is this okay? Oh, what if I, make this step and now I can't back up that step? Well, you can with this foam tape. That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
you don't have to commit.
Welcome, Sharon. I do this every Saturday. Crafty Fun with Friends is always me plus guests. So Sharon says, I have never seen a YouTube live with several people crafting at the same time. Yeah, it gets wild. Right? We don't always, I won't say we. I don't always finish a card. But we always have fun. I missed this question earlier about the ruler. Do you think that you would do, or could you do UK sizes? So A6, A5? Thanks, Sandra, for the question.
Possibly if there's enough demand, but the minimum order quantity is like thousands at a time. Plus, there's the cost of actually making the tool. So I have to feel confident that I can sell at least 10,000 units. And currently, we don't sell anywhere near that much to the UK. So,
yeah. Delise, the name labels go away when I bring up a comment, and can't see Irene. Okay, we can only do so much about that, but I can put Irene on the big screen now so we can all see what she's doing. There's also another question from Crafty Al. I feel like she knows the answer to this, but is Amanda co-hosting any in-person crafty events in July?
I wonder.
You could ask. Yeah, we're super excited. In fact, the link went public today, and so I'll be asking Irene to put it in our email. We might even do a blast earlier. Normally, we put the email out Friday or Saturday, but in Kansas City, there is going to be a live craft roulette retreat July 24th, 25th, 26th. The 24th is really just the, get there and set up day. But the 25th and 26th, we are hosting an in-person event that is going to be awesome. And I think we are close to half sold out already.
Oh my gosh.
The link just went live today. So the website for that is Paperganza, PAPERGANZA.com. And it's going to be awesome. And I know several people here are already signed up.
Oh my
I'll be
gosh.
there.
Who would that be?
Yeah, and it's not just a live craft roulette, which is awesome in itself.
Oh
We're
my
going to have
gosh.
different teaching sessions. Pink and Maine will be there. Karen Burniston, KB Riley or Riley and Company, Tanya from Riley and Company, and then myself and Tanisa from Trinity Stamps will be co-teaching a class. So it's going to be fun.
There's the link. So thanks, Micah. Micah
Oh,
popped it into the Pear Blossom Press chat, which I can see and bring up because otherwise he wouldn't be able to post links. So I already see a lot of people doing exactly what this post says, which is, folks, wherever you are watching from, if you want to type into your chat box hashtag Pear Blossom Press, just as you see it on screen now, you can win one of two $50 gift certificates. So yes, Amanda is giving away two $50 gift certificates. So there will be two winners. I've read the customer support stuff, and StreamYard says that it can see in the giveaway tool the hashtag coming in from all channels. So you should be able to type it where you see it. However, if for some reason you want to double, triple check, just pop on over to my channel real quick and you can just type the hashtag and then bounce right back to where you're watching from now. And I have everybody's link ready to go except for mine. Sorry. So here's.
I need to type that into the chat.
So
I don't think I qualify.
no, I'm gonna answer I'm gonna answer for Amanda. You do not qualify.
I do not qualify.
Just so Amanda doesn't have to say
want
no.
to steal it from somebody else anyway.
Yeah,
but I still love all the things.
So folks, if you want to just double, triple check that your giveaway entry makes it in, then that's my channel link. So if you want, you can just pop on over to my channel, maybe open it in a separate window, LV Handcrafted, and type hashtag Pear Blossom Press, and that will definitely guarantee that your entry is counted. At the moment, I see 79 entries, and I believe across all channels, there's over 150 people watching. And thank you all, but firstly, wherever you are watching from. And we're still pretty early. I'm not going to draw the winner until a little bit more into the stream. So if you want to like this stream, it helps get the word out so that YouTube knows we're having fun. There's a nice party going on right now, and that they should put this live stream in front of more people who are on YouTube. So liking the stream, and in particular sharing it out to wherever you're at on all of the socials, that helps folks find us. And do that from whichever channel you're watching. It will help that channel immensely. So thanks so much. Jen, I've got you up on the big screen now. What are you crafting with, by the way?
I am actually, I die cut this cupcake from Trinity. It is the cupcake card dies. And so what's neat is you can cut these pieces out of different colors. Like I did the foil here, and it gives you the actual ridges in the foil. And then I went on here and I colored this with dots to give the cupcake kind of that baked look, I guess, so to speak. And then right now I am going and I am highlighting the frosting. So I have my little cheat sheet here, and then I'll be coloring the candle, and I think that's all the coloring I need to do. So I've picked out some of the olos, and the olos that I'm using here, I don't know if this can focus in on it, but let's see here. So I've got the 1-1 is the lightest, and so I ended up taking a sample here, and you can see the 1-1, and then the next one I believe is the 02, which is, where did that one go? Maybe I lied. Maybe I picked a different one. I did. I'm using 1.3 instead of that. So, but you've got the cheat sheet right here. And then I went a little darker with the 1.5 and then the 0.4, and they're all in these red violets. So they're kind of like this pinkish color, and it goes with the cupcake cardstock that I chose really well, I think. So it's just adding some highlights to what we're doing here.
Awesome.
And then I'm just going in with the dark now.
Reagan, I heard it too. I was thinking the same thing. She says,
What?
oops, dropsies. Somebody dropped something. We heard a metal.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that always happens.
Sorry.
If you didn't drop something.
I always drop something.
All right, just want to field a couple more questions. Delise says, do we need to be present to win? Go lay down, my friend. You do not need to be present to win. Just check. Thank you for asking. Feel better. And folks, you just need to be here and you just need to enter the one time, and I'll draw 2 winners, but you don't have, after I draw the first one, you don't have to do the hashtag thing again. You're all still entered. Do come back though and check to see if you won, because there will be a deadline for claiming your prize. You all know, if you've watched my streams before, I don't like prizes just hanging out there indefinitely. So if you won, you're gonna be given a deadline and instructions for how to claim your prize, and just check the replay to see if you won. And then also, I saw that somebody, I hope that you had a chance to correct this. Diane, you put 3 pear blossom press instead of, I think, hitting the shift key. So you want to do hashtag. So it has to be exactly as you saw it in the notice here. Hashtag pear blossom press. Capitalization doesn't really matter though. But it does need the hashtag. So Diane, you'll want to, if you haven't already, put the hashtag and not the 3. So just to make sure that you are entered. And then Polly asks, what is the handheld adhesive holder? Where can I get it and how much? The black one. So who's using, is it the glue press?
This one?
Yeah, must be the glue press.
I was using
Ooh,
that
I
to
just
do
got
the
one.
Make-A-Wish.
I haven't opened it yet though.
Do it, Amanda, do it.
I know.
Do it.
Look, everybody's bringing their glue press on screen.
Yep.
Debbie, there you go. Oh, peer pressure. Everybody's got one.
Mine was a gift. And
Aw.
it was a very nice gift from a crafty friend. So
Mine is a gift to myself.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yep. Me too.
it makes things a little easier for gluing, because when you squeeze, you get you don't have to put a lot of pressure in it, but you can actually follow your lines around. And when I was doing the letters here, I don't glue the whole thing. I actually will do dots along the letter itself, because sometimes they get thinner and thicker depending what die cut you're using, and they'll still adhere even if you're just using like dots instead of like lines. So
Norma loves her glue press.
Me
There's-
too.
Lots of love for the glue press. And Roberta, thank you, friend. She says that it runs about $40, and they're sold.
I think they're 35.
Oh, is it okay? Last time I checked, actually, scrapbook.com had it in stock. I mean, it's hard to keep in stock.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She just Ileana just got a big shipment of them recently, so
Oh, nice. So, friend and bye, Yvette. Hopefully, we'll still be here when you get back from picking up your granddaughter. All right. Oh, good. Diane fixed it. Okay, wonderful.
Okay, I see myself up on the screen now.
Yep. You're.
I've been
I see
good.
some-
I've been quiet. I have
see
been
some
very
foiling.
quiet. If you guys have been to one of my streams, you know it gets a little bit crazy and I get a little bit loud because I get a little bit excited about all the fun things. And and there's usually some kind of alerts and stuff going off. Which I was on Twitch, and I couldn't get my mic to work over there because the way that I have to set it up when I'm on someone else's stream, I have to. It's like I have to mute one, so I couldn't do it without getting an echo, and I didn't want to do that. So I invited all the folks that were over on Twitch to come over and hang out with us here. So we should have some more folks in. What color do I want to go? I'm going to go white. I'm playing with foil right now. So the plan is, and the reason for this, I got to show the card that inspired my whole idea for using this background. This is actually something that came out, I think it was in December, from Spellbinders. And it is a fun background. I love that. But I made this one on a live stream.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute in the glitter.
Oh, and it's got one of your wobbles, honey.
Yeah. It's really
so this is
fun.
actually
It's
some
wobble.
this is some glow in the dark paper that one of my buddies, Idolide, gifted me for my birthday, and then I made a second one that's around here somewhere. I have to mail these out, so I made two little monsters using the Spellbinders caboodle add-on for the monster. For New Year's. This is part of our New Year's stream. But I started thinking, wait a minute. I wonder if I put the butterfly and then we could have sparkle and have it in I think it's because I saw somebody else's light up card where they had lights in the background and had something real pretty. I think it was the new dragonfly in the center. I thought, I bet that would work with this. It would be awesome. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I thought, I really wanted to play with llamas. These guys know I love my llamas. If you play Fortnite or know of Fortnite, there is a llama in Fortnite. And that's like kind of the signature thing. So yeah, I needed a llama. I have a new llama t-shirt for just playing Fortnite. It says, Todd got it for me for Christmas. It says no problema. Which is perfect.
There's a lot of gentle ribbing in the chat for you. Cordelia
Oh my
says,
God.
true. If Debbie is quiet, we should probably write it down in our calendars.
It says Debbie and Quiet doesn't exist.
Yes.
We have so much fun, though. Oh my goodness. I'm always trying to find something else fun, interactive for them to play with on the stream so that they're entertained because I mean, I can only make so many cards, right?
Yeah. It's all
Eventually
in,
they're going to get bored.
all in good fun. All in good fun.
Absolutely.
So,
I love these guys.
welcome, Tunisia. I think it's you, or Trinity, somebody from Trinity. Thank you for popping in because there was this question as to what die set is the cupcake, and I do believe.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
it's-
gorgeous cupcake.
It's Trinity, right?
yeah. This is Trinity Stamps Cupcake Card Dies is what I'm using, and then I am complementing it with a couple of the sentiments here. So we've got Make-A, which I cut off from Make-A-Wish. Yes, I cut my. I didn't cut them. I cut my stamps. Sorry.
You cut your stamps?
Oh, just fine.
I just did it too.
Stamp surgery.
I know. I
am
do,
an
I do surgery with my
unlicensed
stamps.
stamp
And then
surgeon.
you've got one
Everybody
here
watch
that says, blow out your candles. Yes, really. And the push. And I've got the push ready to go because I'm going to be putting that on the cupcake here. But right now I'm going to, and so this set here is coming in on the 12th. So on January 12th, this one will be available. And this is Hey Cupcake. And it also has the coordinating die sets with it too. So it's got some nice candles. So you can use these two sets together. What I like about this one is, whoops, it's getting stuck. You've got this cupcake base here, and I basically cut them in half. And so for my mock-up, I use one side, and then I'm using the other side. And you have to flip it over. And if you know when you die cut, it die cuts into the paper. And so you kind of get that little domed edge. Well, in order to make that flat again, I just take this piece that I cut off and I put it in my die cutting machine and just run it through flat, and it flats out the edges so it doesn't look like it's domed coming in. And so you can use both sides for the same cupcake. And these just fit together nicely like a puzzle. And you can die cut them out of colors like I did, and then I kind of colored them to give them some highlights, or you can do some ink blending with them as well. But this would actually make a card that folds out with that set there, and then you can, and it has this beautiful little wish. And I did that out of a glossy black and a flat white.
Awesome. Thanks for giving us another sneaky peek at that. It's huge. Can you just measure it real quick, just so folks can get an idea for just how big it really is?
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 tall, roughly,
Oh, dang.
and about 4.25 wide.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
But
see,
it will fit. Hang on here. So this is an A2 hard base, and so
Oh,
that
wow.
cupcake will fit on it.
Oh, that's good for comparison. Yeah,
Yep.
perfect.
And I'm actually making a slimline with it, so I'm also going to do a little bit of dissection with the cupcake itself.
Oh my gosh, you and all the surgery. I'm with Linda if you're serious. Stamp surgery, blasphemy. I do not condone stamp surgery. But yeah, it doesn't hurt your stamp and you can get so much more out of it without having to mask off. So I get it. I just can't bring myself to do it. Just
Me
can't.
too.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not
too.
alone. Oh,
And that's
good.
why I didn't do it on the live. I didn't want to really make anybody pass out or anything if they're, get a little
I know. I would have been like, "Are you for real gonna do that now on my live stream?" No. Hey folks, I totally forgot, but when I was doing the roundup of products, I totally forgot that the little stamp set. I didn't show this up close. So this is
I
actually
haven't even opened mine yet.
yeah,
I will
it's
be opening it tonight.
It's actually a revised version. So if you have the original, you still might want to consider getting this one because with the advent of the candlelight, it now the stamp set now has the word blow, which for the candlelight is great, but I'm sure us crafty folks can find other creative ways to use
Snarky.
the word. Yes. But
bubbles.
but it's really, really important because with the candlelight and how that mechanism is, you cannot turn that light off.
It'll go out all by itself after about a minute or two.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a timer to preserve
There's a
the
timer.
battery.
Oh, I guess I just wasn't
I did
patient
not
enough.
know that.
I was like, how does this turn off? Because I tried hitting the button again and that didn't work.
Doesn't
So
work.
I guess, am I the first one ready to install my light?
I'm almost ready. I'm just doing all the other stuff too.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and show you all, we'll get mine out of the way then. I'll show you how to install the twinkle light, which is so super easy. So what I've already done is I have my big panel here, which I poked a hole through, and the big panel is what I'm going to hide my battery board, circuit board here, and the battery holder. I poked that through my mirror card as well. And my lights, I'm doing my lights a
that's
little bit
genius.
different. It's actually going to be on the back of this star, which will layer on top of my mirror card. And the light is actually going to reflect off of the mirror and have that effect.
I love that.
So a lot of times when we're doing lights, we're having the light come through something that's maybe translucent. But what I'm going to do is when I go to attach this down, I'm going to put a little bit of foam behind there so that there's a gap, so that there's some space. And that way that light just reflects. And just using the property of the shiny mirror card to enhance that light. So what I've already done is decided that I'm going to put my battery here and I'm going to put the push button down here in this corner. It's hard to see on my gray, but I did outline that in pencil. And so I just like to use liquid adhesive to squiggle on some glue on the back. And that's pretty much installed. So that's ready. And then now all I need to do is glue this panel to my card base, because this is on my card base now. And the world's best foam tape is the perfect foam tape.
Absolutely.
It's already the right thickness, so it's double thickness, about 3 to 4, is it right? 3 to 4 millimeters? Is that right, Amanda?
3
think it's 3
millimeter,
mil.
which is
It's-
roughly 1/8 of an inch.
Okay, there you go.
And 1/4 inch is what the max is for mailing. So
Yeah.
Even though it's thick, you still have plenty of depth available to mail safely.
And I appreciate that because you wouldn't think that a fun light up interactive card like this can mail for a stamp, but it can. So really all that I need to do, I mean, that's my light installed. It's pretty much as easy as that. I positioned the 3 ends of the lights where I wanted, and I just used Scotch tape to attach it to this bit of cardstock. And so now when I go to attach that panel, I'm just gonna put the world's best foam tape around my card and leaving space so that I'm not gluing all the way to the edge, because I know my pattern paper doesn't go all the way to the edge. And I like putting some foam in the center too, so that it's not too
No saggy middles.
yeah, I mean, I know it uses up more foam tape, and this is the good stuff, but
I know where you can get more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know though, Amanda, what's the stock situation? Because so often,
Actually, we are getting kind of low, but there's another bathroom.
because it's one of those things that seems hard to keep in stock.
So like every year, I always think, we've got plenty of everything, and we try, as we go into the holiday season, I try to make sure we're stocked up on all kinds of stuff, but then we'll have unexpected demand, like new stuff, which I am not sad about at all. It just, scrapbook.com just picked us up and launched over
Yay.
Christmas week, which is really cool. Big order though. Tailored Expressions just picked us up. Big order, which is awesome. I am super excited about that. But it changed the stock quantity available, So it's an awesome problem to have. I am not complaining.
Yeah. So I guess the lesson is, folks, just get it when you see it.
Yeah.
Because
And make sure you have a spare roll.
oh, well, I need to make sure I don't have a spare roll. So I guess that's a lesson for me too.
And if you keep an eye on the newsletter too, we always try to let you know when something is just back in stock. So if there's something you've been eyeing and have not had a chance to get your hands on, keep an eye on that newsletter.
So, I mean, how do people sign up for the newsletter?
If you go to the Pear Blossom Press website, you can sign up at the bottom. There's a little section. Actually, I can show you right here. It's can you see that? I'm not sure you can. There you go. So these little buttons right here. It says the second one down is newsletter sign up. So you can just put your email address in there, and then you will get a confirmation email welcoming you to the Pear Blossom Press newsletter.
Awesome.
Very simple. And we don't spam your inbox or sell your information or anything like that. So don't worry.
So for folks who weren't able to see it, this is the Pear Blossom Press website. So it's just pearblossom.press.com, and you're gonna see all the lovely inspiration. We have blog posts from the design team, and so if you're looking for more tutorials and all of that good stuff, you'll see that. Here's a link to the Sunday Crafternoon. So that's the Zoom session that Alicia asked about earlier. And then all the way at the bottom here under customer area, there's my account. So that's where you go if you want to check on order status and things like that. And then right below that is the newsletter sign up. So just click that, and then you just need to put your email and your name, and just verify you're not a robot, and then you're good to go. So do sign up. That's where you'll get all of the information. And so I peeled off all of my foam tape, and it's okay to have tape on your loose wires. Just don't put any hard kinks in it. So I'm just going to kind of let it touch where it needs to. And one last double check that the lights, very paranoid about the lights still working the whole time. So And then all you have to do, and the great thing about the tape, as Debbie mentioned, is you do get some working time with this. So if I've got it down and it's not quite straight, I've got half an hour or so to lift this and it won't tear your cardstock. And you can adjust, you can nudge things around until you're perfectly happy with it. And there's mine. So I've got mine in. Oh, Jen's doing interesting things. So Jen, do you want to tell us what you're doing?
I'm making a template for, I can scoot in a little bit closer too. I'm making a template here for the candlelight. And what I'm doing, I like to use a non-photo blue pencil. This thing erases like crazy. And I like to use it for positioning on cards, like the button where I would put the push symbol. And then also where I might need to poke some holes or cut some holes. But sometimes it's great to have a little template. And you can do this a couple ways. One, you can do it on a piece of acetate where you draw it out. And then you kind of figure out where the button is. And the way you do that is I pull it up a little bit and I just draw 2 lines down from where the button is. And then I pull it off to the side and I kind of just eyeball it there. So this is where your button would be on here. Now on this candlelight, there's this little sensor, which is what we use to blow out the candle. And then there's the light here. So you can see that that's lit. And if I go here, it blows out the candle. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have an opening for the sensor, and then you'll have your opening where your candlelight is. So when you do the template, it makes it easier to do a couple things. I actually cut out one, and I ended up taking a little X-Acto knife or craft knife and cut out this little hole here and the little hole here so I can actually draw it on my piece. But when you're making this, you just kind of line up here where that sensor is again, and just kind of draw your lines. And then I also kind of do a little line up here so I know that that's where the light is. And you can kind of pull that across lightly. And this, again, it's your template. But then just kind of figure out, just kind of draw up, and you can see it lines up with this. So if you draw right here, you know that that area is going to be where the sensor is. And then you can go ahead and cut it out and you'll have a template. Or like I said, you can actually do one out of acetate so you can actually put it on top and see where things are going to go when you're making your actual card. And so this allows you to think, okay, this is where I need to put the push button. And so I'll go ahead and I will stamp push down here in a brownish color that kind of matches that cupcake. And I know that my sensor needs to be here and the light is right there. So that also, and then, okay, so who loses things in front of their face all the time?
I just did.
I colored the candle. Who saw me color the candle? The candle is now gone. So I'm going to have to color another. But the candle, then you can figure out here where you want to put the candle in the frosting and where the wick would be up here. And then there's a die cut, which is part of the dies from the pair, from the PB press and stamp. So there's 3 different candle dies here. I use this one and I'll cut out the candle. And then behind here, we'll add vellum on the back of this where that candle opening is, and then we'll put a little gemstone on it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. But I thought the template is so helpful. And you can do that with any of the pear blossom lights. You can do that with the one light. And again, this, if you want something that erases really well, this is just a sketcher. It's a non-photo blue pencil. Prismacolor has them. You get them at like a craft store, but they work really well because these will erase right off of your stuff really good. So
hi Marianne, welcome friend. So Marianne says, I'm hoping Pear Blossom Press will have the stencil soon for templates. Hint hint.
Yeah.
Amanda.
Mary, that's your job.
Oh well then.
She also laid out our stamp set for us and the dies. So yeah, we could work on that anytime you're ready.
There you go, Marianne. That just went right back to you as an action item.
I think Debbie has a template for her channel members, maybe? I think Debbie's got.
I do actually. If somebody wants to sign up for my newsletters, I've created. It's basically just drawing out all of the templates so that you guys don't have to do it, and you can cut them out yourself. Let me grab one that's already kind of cut up. So this one is the one that is for the Easy Light, and it's basically exactly the Easy Light. Now for the One Light and the Halo Light, those are more useful, I think, than the one for the Easy Light, because it gives you the exact dimensions, the whole thing. But if Amanda makes improvements, it's not going to necessarily match anymore. But I do have that available, and if anyone is interested in that, just shoot me a message or something over on my channel in the chat or in the comments, and I'll send you the link so you can sign up to my newsletter and get the packet. I actually created an entire packet, one of each of the different types of lights, including the candle light. And you just cut it out and punch a hole wherever where Jen was just showing where the holes would go. Go ahead and punch a hole there and you're good. I didn't use it on this one. And basically, if I were using it on here, I'd basically be just using it to figure out where to put my mechanism. But it's not going to be hard for this one. And this is the idea for both of them. I'll go ahead and show you how I've got my lights put on. I poked holes in the cardstock, pushed the little yellow LEDs through it so it's nice and bright instead of trying to shine through the card. And then we've got 3 little lights that are up there with all of the other twinkly stuff from the foil. And I don't know if it's just my screen. My screen's not showing it because it's there. Now you can see it. Sparkle on, my friend. It's going to be super cute. So now I just need to adhere this to the back. I usually use some double-sided adhesive for that. Just some tape that I still have left over from a card kit from Spellbinders. If I can get my nails to pull this.
Hey friends, if you are interested in Debbie's template, maybe leave a comment on her video or message her.
Please.
Just so that she's sure to see it, okay? Just as a reminder.
And if I do a light up card video, I usually have a link down for the template that I'm using in that video so that it's easier for you guys to get it. So it's always down in the description of those videos. Thank you, Cordelia. She says she loves the card. I'm not even done yet. But I just use a couple of pieces of double stick tape on the back, and then we'll just put that in place. And I have found recently that I'm a seat of my pants crafter, and doing light up cards doesn't always work well for that. So now I've started just stamping out the button and putting it on after the fact so I don't have to think about it while I'm trying to do the panel. So if you're struggling with that, because that's one of the things I was struggling with, is figuring out, okay, where do I put everything? I have to decide ahead of time? No, you don't. You do not have to decide ahead of time.
Or if you make a mistake like I just did. In fact, I think I'm ready to show you how this is going to...
Oh, check that out!
I still want that card, Amanda. I do.
Wait, Amanda, 1 second. I just want to answer a question. I have not chosen any winners yet. So you'll know if you are a winner of any of the giveaways. I'll choose one right after Amanda finishes the demonstration. So if you haven't already, if you're new, Amanda has donated two $50 gift certificates. And to enter for a chance to win wherever you are watching from, just put into the live chat, not the comments section, but the live chat, hashtag Pear Blossom Press, just as you see it here on screen now. And in a moment after Amanda does her demonstration of how to install a halo light, I will pick the first winner. So you've got some time to get your hashtags in, friends. All right, take it away, Amanda.
Okay, so off screen, or earlier, the halo lights come connected like this. I already separated this one, but I didn't go any further. And I also already pulled out a battery. They come included. I do want to show you, these guys, they just break off. And these parts here, it's trash. They're kind of sharp edges, so be careful. But the center of each one has two one lights. And they just pop out too. You can kind of give them a little twist. And they'll pop right out. It was wasted space before. And these little tabs, you can pop those right off with your fingers too. It was wasted space. So when we went to reorder a few times ago, Micah, my husband, redesigned them and put 2 one lights in the middle. Irene is also working with a one light, but I'll just show you. I think I have a regular one light here. Oh, I don't have another one here.
I got it up.
It's just a little longer and skinnier, so we could fit 2 in the middle there. You know how when you buy dies, a lot of times they're nested and then you just clip them apart, or they come clipped apart. It's just to make maximum use of that space. These guys have one light like their name. So 1 little light bulb there. And you can use those for different projects. For the halo itself, the light or the battery goes in at the bottom and the button's over here. Press the button, and it's kind of hard to see because the lights all point in towards each other. So look at my hand. See how it all lights up that way? They're called side firing LEDs, and they point towards each other. So you can light up sentiments or fish tanks or anything. I like to put these with Christmas wreaths and then put the sentiment in the middle and highlight that. It's fun. In this case, I think it's gonna be cool. Highlight my girl there. But I do want to show you, if you want to line up and pre-plan, kind of like Debbie was talking about. And I messed up. I was pre-planning. But when I stamped, I smushed. I knew I wanted my halo to be the button to be up here because the hands and everything are going to be down here. So I lined it up in my MISTI just like this. I grabbed the word push, the little stamp, and that's our button, remember? So I'm going to take the word push, stick it right on top of the button, and it's finicky because that button is small. And if it doesn't exactly work, you can just get it in the neighborhood. But you close the MISTI door, and then you can straighten it out and, make sure that it's lined up. And it really just needs to be in the neighborhood. If it's not perfect, don't worry. But then with your stamp in the right place, you can take the light out of the way, and then you would stamp it. And then you would know that it's going to be there. The light is actually going to be installed behind, but then when we push on it, we'll know that we're pushing in the right spot. In this case, since I smushed it and you can't read it, I just stamped it again and then die cut it from a little.
Oh, that's smart. What a good
and
fix.
I can put this at the end,
Yeah.
So if you don't plan ahead, that's how you get around it.
Yeah. There's always a crafty fix for everything.
Yeah. So for this guy.
Oh, BJ Clark, I don't know if you've already corrected this, but your hashtag's not the full thing. You want to do hashtag Pear Blossom Press. Like that right there. Oh, no, wait, that's a typo. Wanda Texas 21, you've got a typo. So you want to, I got to find one that's spelled right. Here we go.
It's easy to do that. You get excited. You want all the things. And yeah.
Okay. So when I go to adhere the light in place, I'm actually going to install it on this blue card base, and this is going to go on top. My light is going to be sandwiched in between, but I want to make sure that I get it in the right spot. And in order to do that, what I'm going to do is line up these guys here, and I just used a 2-inch circle to cut out the ring there. I actually, luckily, can read where I mushed it. And so I know where the word push is. I'm hovering my pencil above. I'll slide it out of the way, and then I'll mark there. And that way I know when I adhere this down, just glue it so that the button goes over that mark. And I'll just use some double stick tape. I really like the Trinity stamp. It's called Rip and Stick. And it gives you, it's not like super, super crazy strong at the beginning. It cures stronger, I think. But if you put it down, you have a second or two to pick it up and move it, as long as you don't push really hard. So I like it. And you really only need adhesive here, but if you want, you can put a couple pieces there. And before I adhere it, I need to get my little crystal ball in place, because that's going to go down first. But I wanted to get this ready to go. And my crystal ball, so I've got her in there, and I have a little bit of that batting
Oh my
And a
gosh.
little tiny bit of glitter, which probably doesn't show, but in person you can see it. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use wet glue for this guy. Our domes have adhesive on there, but I put a piece of acetate that's a circle on the back. And so I'm going to use wet glue now to just glue it down. And you want to do this first if you're going to make a shaker with the halo. And I'm just kind of lining her up over that opening, so I know she's in the right spot.
That's
And then
so
I've already got the
awesome.
adhesive on here. My button is going to go over my pencil mark. And then I'll just double check to make sure. Yep. And then I just need the thickness of this battery is 3 millimeters. So I'm going to use our World's Best foam tape. If you don't have it, just use 2 layers of regular foam tape, or pretty much any double thick foam tape. The 3 millimeter is the right size.
Amanda, quick question.
Yep.
Where's your stencil from? The one that's on your blue panel?
That one is Hero Arts.
Hero
It was in
Arts.
their space release a while ago. It's an older one. Everything
Oh.
in today's older. Sorry, guys.
Well, it has this card has been in your head for a while, so
Although, so my image here is from the Rabbit Hole Designs, and the girl, that one's retired, but I do have they have a release on Monday, and I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna Marianne's
Ooh.
here. I'm gonna
Marianne's here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got her up on screen here. Marianne,
Yeah.
is Amanda allowed to spill some tea? Give us a
Can
sneaky
I
peek of something. Another question from Bo. Do you sell the bubble with the light? So we know
No, they're
how they
separate.
go together.
Is it okay, Mary? I'm doing it. For future?
Amanda didn't even wait, but you did get the official okay.
Aren't those pretty?
Wow,
That is
gorgeous.
lovely.
All right, so those are not retired. Those will be out Monday. So
Ooh,
but my other
Jen
image here, she's retired. Oh, see?
look at that.
Pretty, huh? I love these
That's
flowers. They're so, pretty. The fuchsias. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. I love floral stamps. They're just
Jen,
beautiful.
Jen, do you have a sneaky peek for us? I like to see. Oh, wait, that was too fast. Too fast.
Oh,
That's pretty. That was hello and goodbye.
She does hers with so much drama. I love it. Hey, Lamont, welcome. Wait, I saw your chat a moment ago. Where did it go? Hey, friend. I'm in love with the gnome. Yeah,
Oh,
there's lots of love for the baby sleepy gnome.
he's so cute. I love this stamp set. It just is adorable. And so, does anybody want to kind of help me decide what card base to go with? Because I'm kind of stumped a little bit here, and I've got my light ready to go. I kind of did it my way, which is I like to hold it in place with my mint tape.
Oh, look at that.
Just because it helps me confirm that I like where it's at. And one thing I was going to mention too that I really like about it is you can turn it in any direction really to get it where you want it to go to put your button. So what I didn't know when I was first doing this, so I just thought, okay, well, wherever the light goes. So I like to put it in and then I say that it's down here. And I'm like, well, that's not where I want it. I can keep it on and move it until it gets where I want it to go.
Oh, cool.
And that way I know I'm in the right spot. But say I don't want my press stamp to be down here because obviously I've got a sentiment down here. So what I'm doing basically is just flipping it in my hands and keeping that light in the same position. So if I search for my light again, so now it's down here. So if I move it, let's see if we can get back up here. So that's where I want it to go. But now I want my press to be up here. So all I'm going to do is basically kind of turn it this way. And that way it's still going to come out in the same position. But now my press will be up here, which is where I wanted it. And so I just kind of like to hold it with a little bit of mint tape. And I put double-sided adhesive on the back. so that I like to put it on another piece underneath so I can still kind of finagle it a little bit. And then this is the piece that I will then glue down. But before I do that, I've got to add my foam tape. But what I wanted to know is what color card base should I go with? Because I've got greens, blues, and yellows in my little image here. So I've got a lighter blue that would go with his hat, or a darker blue to kind of go with the outside of the hat. There is green that would go with the leaf, or yellow, which would match the stars.
All right, live chat,
What do you
let
think?
us know light blue, dark blue, green, or yellow. What card base or panel should Irene use on her card? So yeah, could you like preview them each like by themselves on
Yes.
the background?
Absolutely.
I'm so picky.
Yeah, let me move this out of the way so it doesn't distract us.
I'm not gonna do the poll though, Irene. I saw
Okay.
your question because the poll will only work on my channel.
Oh, gotcha.
So I want everybody to chime in wherever you're watching from. What color card base?
Okay, so that's the light blue. And then we've got the yellow. I'm turning it so you can see the whole image. But there's the yellow. Then we have the green, which I gotta say I might be leaning toward the green, but I can absolutely be swayed. So there's the green. And then we have the darker blue. So which one are we feeling? I see green and I see light blue. Those are the two I was really torn between.
Yeah, see, there's I don't know. There's so many. Everybody, I think what this means is that you can't go wrong
That's a
because
good problem to have for sure.
No,
I
what it means is she needs to make more than one card.
That's
there
what
you
it is.
go. I think I'm with as you know, I can't believe I'm saying this, especially with two blue options in the mix, but I kind of think yellow.
Do you? Yellow, really? Okay. Is there a lot of yellow in the chat? I'm not quite seeing that. Blue.
It's so non-scientific because the chats are coming in from everywhere, so I have no way of tallying. I actually do think blues are ahead. Yellow seems blue and green. Actually, blue and greens. I'm not seeing a lot of yellow actually. there were some yellows, but
I did see depends on who it's for, which I can understand that because a yellow is a pretty neutral color. So, any baby could be happy.
Flufflebun. I love your channel name.
But
But not just because you agree with me, but just
sure.
no, she agrees. She's not agreeing with me in yellow, but that Irene can't go wrong.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see that now. Yeah, that's funny. Right, so
I think green and blues are actually quite in the lead.
Okay.
So,
All right, folks. I guess you know what? I think we're gonna go green. I think we're gonna go green. Oh, I don't know. I really want to
No,
go
they're
blue.
well. Okay, T, who's not afraid of color, the color queen
said
says
green.
green.
Yeah. Well, then there it is. He has spoken, folks.
Dawn as well. I see a
Right.
lot of. You guys know how to catch my eye. You just drop the hearts.
Absolutely.
These are pro live chatters. They know how to
right.
sway the vote.
That is right. Okay. Well, they've definitely convinced me as well. So let me hurry up and get this folded real quick.
That's so funny. I love it. Yeah, all the green. There's a lot of green hearts.
Oh yeah, seems like green is winning now by a landslide.
Okay, so awesome. So friends, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a moment. Thanks for helping Irene with that, and I'm gonna take a moment and draw for our first winner of the Pear Blossom Press $50 gift certificate, generously donated to us by Amanda and Pear Blossom Press. So, not congrats. We don't know who won yet. Good luck to everybody. I don't think StreamYard shows everybody who has entered. So if you don't see your name, don't panic. Dawn Mulder, congratulations.
Woo!
You have just won
You're about to light up someone's day.
Yay!
I love that.
You know, for $50, you can buy a lot at Pear Blossom
Oh, yeah.
Fest, so.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not a light person, don't worry. We have other stuff too.
Yes.
Like this.
I showed all the other stuff. Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Oh, I'm obsessed with this. It's the
I
coolest
love
marker bag
mine.
ever.
Oh yeah, the marker bags.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are cool.
Look at that. It
really like
actually
those.
it's the collapsible marker bag so that when you have your markers and stuff up, it stands. I mean, what? It's the coolest thing ever.
Yay.
And it's got
That's
all these
awesome.
Kathy Rakusin helped put this together, and it's got all her crafty tips on there. The
So cool. Okay.
font is corner. Yeah, beautiful.
Let's see, Dawn. I don't know if you're still watching, but hopefully, friends of Dawn, let her know if she's not still here watching that she won. Because Dawn, you will need to go to this link. I have it up on screen now. It's where you can claim your prize. That's a reminder for me so that I know who is owed a gift or a prize.
Yep.
And please do this before January 10th. I'll pass on your information to Amanda, and then we'll get a code out to you straight away. So we do have one more gift certificate, a $50 gift certificate to give away. And so if you have crafty friends out there, please like and share this stream so that I know if they come, it reduces your chances of winning. But please don't let that stop you from inviting them to join us so that they too can have a chance to win. So congrats, Dawn.
Invite them and just don't tell them about the hashtag.
I guess
Diabolical.
you could do that too.
That's evil, evil, evil. Wow.
Okay, so we're watching Irene finish up her card. So you're gonna remove the mint tape eventually,
I
though.
am.
Okay.
I just kind of like to use it as a marker for myself, just to remember kind of where everything goes. And because again, I'm still very new to working with the lights. I can attest to how simple they are, but I like to do just a little bit of extra, just to, as I'm learning and everything, to make sure that I like what I've got and where I've got it.
Oh, Michelle, you're a good friend. Michelle says, I messaged Dawn on Instagram. Can we see Amanda's card up close again? Absolutely, because check it out.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I forgot the tittle for the eye, and I almost lost it, so it was almost going to be a gem. Oh, I haven't pressed the button for you guys yet.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second before I lose this for real.
And we're going to use the same hashtag Pear Blossom Press to pick who wins Amanda's awesome card.
Okay. So I want to add some gems, but here we go.
Oh my gosh.
And if we open it up, you can kind of see through her hair and back.
That's so awesome.
So she needs some gems. I'm not sure it turned out the way I had thought in my head, but I like it.
There's
awesome in your head because that's how it turned out.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for it in the chat. So
Yay.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay and watch that one come together.
All you really need to do is cut your circle through both pieces, through your front and your back layer, so that you can sandwich the light in between. And then the girl, when I cut her with the scan and cut, I cut a second piece out of white just because I was coloring with markers and I knew she'd be, her face would bleed through. So I cut the second piece and made really sloppy hair, but you get the idea. And then when I sealed her in there, I put just a teeny tiny wisp. You can also use spiderweb stuff if you have that left over from Halloween. And less is more with that kind of stuff. It's just fiberfill and a smidge of loose glitter just to make my desk glittery for the next 8 months.
Yeah, I know. That's brave. Thanks for doing that live for us.
Yeah. And then once I put that in there, well, there's also an acetate circle in the back. So I made the dome one piece, and then I glued that down, glued the halo on top, and then glued my front on top, and then I'm just decorating. So
that's so awesome.
I hope. Hopefully not hard.
So, folks, if you want to shop Pear Blossom Press, I do have my affiliate link in my live chat. I'm sure everybody on screen has shared out their affiliate links, so do shop one of our links, please, if you are interested. And you can get the domes, you can get the lights, you can get just about all the things. There was a question about the lights being reusable. I somehow...
If you pull them out.
Can
Like
you
your
reuse the lights? There you go.
Maybe the question is, can you change the battery? Which, yes, there are ways to do that. I think, Jen, are you putting in a trapdoor?
I am.
Yeah.
This is the sample one I have done. And so it blows out. And then
Look at that.
the die here actually makes a backdoor die with a fold in it. And so this allows you to actually take the candlelight out and change the battery if it needs to be changed. So it just slides back in there and then the door closes. And I use, I gotta use my straw again. There you go. So I just use a little bit of, I don't want all that tape to be exposed so that you rip it opening, but I put a little bit of washi here and then you just kind of close it with, and I have a tab here so it's easy to pick up. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah,
I
so
need to do that more.
So this here is me putting the candle in as well. So what I've done, I'll turn this on so you can kind of see through here. There's the hole here, which is the one for the, so you can blow out the candle. And then here I have the vellum in the candlelight. And when you look at it back here, I also added, here's some more light. I added a piece of construction, or not construction, but cardstock here, because if you don't, then you're going to see the light through the actual piece and you don't see it through there because the light's going to be right at this angle here. And you want to make sure that that little receptor is there so you can blow out the candle. So what I do is I line it up with one piece of tape here so that it's butt up into this corner. And that allows you to create a channel. I like to do a channel where my candle is because it also tunnels the wind from your breath. So,
Yeah, you taught me that trick.
not saying that anybody is windy, but it does allow for,
Yeah, people
that
think I'm full
channel
of hot air.
Half full of hot air.
Yeah.
And then I also put one piece in half lengthwise because sometimes you need a smaller piece here, but that just channels it in. And by doing this, again, you're going to be able to turn it on. And I also will actually seal this piece here so that the wind doesn't have anywhere else to go except blow out your candle.
That's awesome.
So I kind of do this little channel here. Plus, when you put the candle back in, after you change the battery, it goes right into that channel. And so it'll go directly into space that you need it to go into. And so I just go ahead and peel these off. Look in the spot.
Amanda, did you see this from Marianne? She wants you to know that every time you talk, Bam looks at the phone.
Bam is one of her dogs. She's my buddy.
Aww.
So yeah, so that will go ahead and create your channel there. And then as you noticed in the back here, I've covered it up and positioned this piece so that you can just pull that out. And I don't know if you can see, but the channel is right in there.
So awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm allowed to say, but if not, Marianne already said it. But Bo, to answer your question, which is, does the blowout candle work for moisture from your breath? By the way, I don't like the word moisture. No, in fact, it doesn't. It's actually a little microphone and some engineering magic. So,
Sorcery.
yeah.
It's sorcery,
We don't have
yes.
to be engineers to use it. That's the cool part.
That is Amanda and
They did all
Micah.
the work for
Yeah,
us.
Amanda and Micah did all the engineering. So
So we just get to
So-
feel smart and do cool stuff.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story. I don't know if you guys know G from Chibitronics. She is
She's
awesome.
so sweet.
And she is one of my crafty heroes. Although when she started Chibitronics, she had a STEM focus. So teaching kids how to make circuits and making electronics easy and understandable for kids. And that is their mission statement. And then crafters sort of found her by accident. And it was like an accidental thing for her. She's like, okay, cool. So our very first product was actually, we called it the Power Pack. It was just a little T, and it had a battery holder and a switch, and then two big pads. You had a silver pads for positive and negative. And the idea was that you would stick that down, stick the LEDs down, the Chibitronics LEDs, and then you just put tape in between them, and they work that way. And so I asked them first before I ever released it. I went to Chibitronics and I said, "Is this something you guys are interested in, or anything like that?" And they said, "No, because if you don't learn to do the switch, you don't learn. So it kind of defeats the whole STEM purpose." And so I said, "Well, can I put this out there?" And they said yes, and they let us put their lights into the pack. So we made a Power Pack kit and that kind of stuff. And then I had people saying, I'm afraid I'm going to electrocute myself. Which you can't. I mean, you could try really hard, but I don't think you're going to. There are only 3-volt batteries. Your skin has way too much resistance. But anyhow, I had people saying it's, still too hard, whatever. So we came out with the Easy Light, which is basically a flat flashlight. All of our lights are basically flat flashlights. And so anyhow, when we came out with the candle, that we kind of came back to G. And the idea with the microphone is actually based on something she designed. She designed a dandelion.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
the middle of the dandelion lights up, and then when you blow on it, the middle light goes out, and the lights on the side come out. So it is really cool. And she used a microphone to do that. So I don't have the packaging in front of me for a candlelight, but if you notice on the candlelight packaging, there's a inspired by Chibitronics on there, and we're good friends. I like G a lot.
yeah,
I mentioned something about mailing these.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So with the tape that you have here, the release paper works really well. It's a thin piece. When you are sending your lights, you may want to put a piece here so that it doesn't go on accidentally while it's in there. So I'm pressing the button and it's not turning on because this piece is stopping the connection. And then you can go ahead and insert it in its little spot. I usually fold the tabs over, and then you can either leave it open like that and put remove or pull here in this area, and put a little post-it on the card. But this way you won't waste the battery. It will be it won't go on accidentally when you mail it. And see, I'm pressing the button now and nothing is happening. So the release paper works really well for that. And basically what I did, I just slid it in under the battery like this. And you've got the battery and it's good to go.
Well, that's a good tip.
Yeah, that's a good
Just
idea.
be
I
sure
need
to
do
let
that.
them know. I have
gonna mail
mailed
it.
off light up cards to my in-laws and had to tell them, "Did you like it? Oh yeah, it's cute. Did you push the button? What button?" Yeah, that happens.
So I actually forgot to put the tab in, and because I used my foam tape that's repositionable for a while, I
can do
pulled
it.
that out. I'm gonna slide the battery out here. You guys saw it light up, right?
Yes.
Do it again,
Last
do it
time
again, do it
light
again.
up, 'cause I'm
Yay!
gonna put the tab under. So I'm just using my pliers or my tweezers to pull that out, and then I've got a little piece of paper that says remove. That's with our old stamp set. You could use the tab or the pull now. And I'm sliding both the battery and that little tab in at the same time. And I want to make sure that, oh, I don't have it in far enough, that I have it in far enough that it won't go off. So now the light doesn't come on. But I need to make sure you can see the word remove.
Oh, that's
And then I'm going to
awesome.
put this little piece of tape back in there and make sure that it doesn't catch the tab.
Oh, nice. Sorry, folks. Mine's in there.
Yeah.
Whoever gets my card, whoops. So, friends, all right, this will be I just dropped for wherever you are watching from. If you would like to win one of the cards that are being made today, my card, please type hashtag LV Handcrafted. And we're using these hashtags just to get these particular social handles trending so that it's easier. YouTube, here's the chitter chatter of our social handle. Maybe that will hopefully help each of our channels. So to win Debbie's channel or card, put hashtag DJCC for Debbie J's Crafty Corner. To win Irene's card, which features the gnome, type hashtag Artemis Made 1, the number 1. To win Jen's cupcake card, there you go. Type hashtag Journey Coach Jen with 2 N's, just as you see it on screen now. And of course, we still have one $50 gift certificate to give away from to shop Pear Blossom Press. But as well, by typing hashtag Pear Blossom Press, you'll also be entered to win Amanda's super magical Halloween card. Would you consider it a Halloween card, or
Well,
just?
I put magical birthday wishes, so
Oh, okay, cool.
there you go.
That's so awesome. All right, I'm seeing the hashtags come in. Perfect. Awesome. Look at us all. I finished my card today, which rarely happens. So
Me too. I wasn't sure how much to prep or if this would actually work.
you did a lot from scratch, it seemed. Like you prepped the hands, I guess, and the cup.
And the face. I colored her.
Oh, and the face. Oh, there was actually a question earlier about which dome you used.
I used the one that's called a dome. The other one is called a shaker pouch, and it says flat top in parentheses next to it. I used the dome. The other thing I should also mention that it sticks out a lot. So we're over 1/4 of an inch. So this really should be hand delivered, or I mean, when I mail this to whoever wins it, I'll mail it in a little box so that it doesn't squish. But you could also use a bubble mailer too. But that means not a regular stamp. If you wanted to do this and mail it, like just with one stamp, then I would use the flat top shaker pouch.
Yeah. So that's this one. Less dimensional. About 1/8 of an inch, I think is what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super cool. Okay, lots of hashtags coming in. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's start picking some winners. So let's see, which one has the most entries? Okay, we're gonna give away Jen's first. Jen's cupcake card. So just about done putting her and that huge cupcake. Oh, you did cut it.
I did.
Well,
That just means she could make 2.
not really. There's only a sliver of the cupcake left.
Moment of silence.
Put it on the inside.
Wrap it around to the back.
Really like that gold liner.
Right now.
So pretty. It's like
Yeah.
fancy.
Okay, friends. To win, and here's Jen's channel. FYI, if you're in my live chat, then you will have seen Jen's a link to Jen's YouTube channel. Do pop on over and check out more crafty tutorials from Jen. And wherever you're watching from, in the description box of this live stream, you'll find links to everybody's channel. So I do hope that if you're not already following and you like what you've seen here today, that you'll pop on over, check out everyone's channels, watch some videos, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. All right, so let's see who is going to win Jen's. Did I just see it tick up one? Oh, it's still ticking up. Okay. All right, folks, get your hashtag, just like how you see it, hashtag Journey Coach Jen, wherever you are watching from. It should work. Oh, was Dawn here after all? I'm kind of curious whose chat she was in. Pretty sure it'll work. All right. So
Thanks for those for subscribing. I was like 4 shy of 500.
Woohoo!
Oh, are you past
Really?
500 now?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Let's get Jen across the 500, folks.
Right.
Yes.
Yay.
She's only 4 away. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's links to everybody's channels down in the description, guys. It's easy.
At least
easy.
4 of you will want to follow and subscribe.
I should be already over there. I'm double checking. Yes, I am subscribed.
There you
Making
go.
You guys
sure.
want to learn how to color, especially with Olo markers, definitely follow Jen. She
Yeah,
is
she's awesome.
so good.
And
We
also,
love you, Jen.
even if you think that you're subscribed, just double check, because sometimes people get unsubscribed from things. So,
Yeah.
All right, so I haven't seen it tick up in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and draw. So good luck to everybody who entered. Thanks for watching this long, folks. Norma.
Congratulations, Norma.
Congrats, Norma.
All right.
Yay!
So do they contact you, Lynn, or do they contact us?
Yes. So if you've won a prize, any prize from today's live stream, fill out this form. It's on screen now. If you're not watching from my channel, you won't have the link to click, but if you want to pop on over, you'll see it in my chat restream. But otherwise, it's pretty short. It's a bit.ly link. And fill that out, and it's going to ask you some questions like your address and all of that good stuff. When you fill that out, I'll pass over the information to all of our card makers today, and they will mail out that card to you. Now make sure that you are claiming before January 10th, and in the form, tell me whose card or what prize you won. I do double check. So, but it's just easier for me if you tell me what you won. So congrats to Norma. Now let's get a final close-up look at what Norma just won. Oh,
Let me
you're
turn
still
it over.
doing you're still doing stuff.
We'll bring in this one. And this is when you get the card, make sure you pull this out so that you're able to turn it on, and then blow out the candle. Oops, except I moved it.
Oh no.
There we go. Yep. There we go.
So awesome. How fabulous. All right, next up, I will be drawing for Debbie's card. So if you haven't already and you would like to win Debbie's card, put into
I did finish 2, so they get to pick which one.
Oh, nice. So put into the live chat wherever you are watching from, hashtag DJCC. Just as you see it on screen now, stands for Debbie J's Crafty Corner, which is Debbie's channel. Debbie, can we get a look at the 2?
Absolutely. So
How did you sneakily finish 2?
It was the exact same design. It's the exact same
awesome.
thing on both of them.
Look
So
at
this
that.
one has the new Better Press of the month, which you were playing with using. Well, you weren't using Better Press. You were using the that cool dragonfly that I don't have yet. Anyway, I used the butterflies from the Better Press of the month and did some foiling. This is like last week, so I've got a lot of extras and stuff. So I didn't have to redo that one. I did that one, and then I've got this little one that's a little cute little llama.
Debbie, do you see this?
Yes, I do. And I've got happy birthday. I actually put something on the inside, which I never do. And of course, Jen inspired me. Love you, Jen, because you see, I did not put the thing in here. I put this one together before thinking, well, I could always do that thing in the back like what she did. So yeah, so this one's got it.
Yay.
And it says sending a little flutter of happiness, which comes with the Better Press of the Month too. This is also what one of my templates looks like when it's got the little hole punched out. So you just put it on there to know where to put to line things up and all the things. But yeah, those are the two goodies.
So cool. So folks,
I couldn't decide which one to do. That's my problem, guys. I had an idea. It's like, which one do I want to do? So I had to do both.
love it. Love it. Love it. Well, they are both beautiful and there's lots of love for both cards in the chat. So, I don't think I've seen this tick up in some time. So good luck to everybody who entered for a chance to win Debbie's card. She's giving away one and you'll get to pick which one. So when you fill out that prize claim, just let me know which. I guess llama or butterfly will be how you let me know. All right. Good luck.
Who's it gonna be?
If you guys aren't already subscribed to Debbie's channel, you definitely want to be. She's live all the time. It's so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
God, yes. It is fun. It is fun.
Yay.
Marguerite! Yay, hon!
Hooray!
Congrats.
Congratulations, honey.
Woohoo. All right.
And I didn't get to push my button for the drum roll.
Aw.
I didn't get to it in time. I need
Sorry.
to do that.
we could have timed that better.
I do have I can do that for the next one.
Oh, Cindy says, yeah, I saw your name too. Cindy says, I saw my name and then two more popped up. I know, so close, so close. Well, there's still more cards and the big prize, the $50, the second $50 gift certificate. So still lots more to win. So Marguerite, again, here's that link. And if you're still here, that's where you would go to claim your prize, which is one of Debbie's card, and let me know in that form, llama or butterfly, and that will be the one that Debbie will send out to you. Friends of Marguerite, if she's not still here, do let her know that she is a winner so that she can claim her prize. Cindy says, I'll take the $50 as a consolation to Debbie's card.
God.
So sweet. Yes. I would make that trade as well, to be honest. All right. So everybody, such a good sport. All right. So let's get our next giveaway going. So let's see. Who's this? There we go. Sorry, folks. Here we go. Okay, so that's what I want to do. Our next prize to give away is Irene's card. So Irene, let me actually show this first. So folks, if you haven't already, put in the live chat wherever you're watching from, hashtag Artemis made 1, the number 1. And that will put you in for a chance to win Irene's card. And let's get a close-up look at Irene's card so folks know what they can win.
So cute.
I don't know if it's picking up the little shimmer too, but I can't quite tell. But
I love
he's got a little
They're
glitter
so
bum.
cute.
He's got a glittery bum. And,
Glittery bum. Oh, it's on the diaper? That's so funny. Oh, that's so cute.
and it's, of course, his little moonlight's up on his hat.
Oh, look at that light up.
Yeah, isn't that cute? It says there's no one more adorable, and then congratulations. So a sweet little baby card.
Aww.
I don't think we talked about it, but where's that from? The stamp.
The stamp is from Trinity Stamps. It's
Okay.
it's called the gnome. It's actually the gnome one more adorable stamp set. Look at it's got so many cute little gnomes.
Oh, the
Little
little
pacifier.
pacifier.
I know, so cute.
Oh, he's crawling.
I know the booties just get me every time. They're so cute. So yeah, this is from Trinity Stamps. And then of course I use the Pear Blossom push button right here. But yeah, so this is a cute little baby card, which I feel like now is probably a good time to get some baby cards on hand. I feel like the babies start kind of popping up in the beginning part of the year.
Really now?
That's been what I've seen. So, I don't know.
Interesting. All right, friends. Well, let's.
Somebody
get...
said that the Nomi was passing gas.
I didn't say that out loud, but I should have thought
Passing
it.
moon gas.
It's
Oh.
a wrapping gnome.
I believe it.
Gas and glitter.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh, God.
Okay, well that can be so, folks. It can be however you see it.
That's right. It'd be funny if it was a candlelight, because then you'd have to blow on it too.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
that would be
You totally
hilarious.
felt that
Too funny.
Cindy said, "I thought of that the way the gems were positioned."
Yep, that totally makes sense.
Oh gosh.
I'd like to say I did it on purpose, but this one I can't take credit for. No, that was completely coincidental. But I did.
Oh, that is too
Subliminal.
funny. That is hilarious.
Yep.
All right, friends. Okay, I think we're good. I haven't seen this tick up, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw. So good luck
Good luck,
to
good luck.
everybody.
Fingers crossed for everybody. Can I do that? Can I cross my fingers for everybody?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Both.
Did you see Paula's comment?
Yay,
Yay, Donna!
Donna, congrats.
Celebrate. You get a little farting baby.
You're a little farting baby. It's a sweet little baby.
That's right.
All right, congrats, Donna. All right, so you are a lucky prize winner. So do fill out this form before January 10th. And I don't know whose channel you're watching from, but hopefully you can see the link there. It's bit.ly/Crafty Fun prize form. And just give me all the details. Let me know that you won Irene's card or the gnome card. Either way, I'll know what you're talking about. I will have Marianne. Oh, good. Donna's still here to see it. So awesome. Congrats, friend.
Yay,
All
Donna.
right. So we'll give away my card next, and then we'll save the last prize. No, then we'll give away Amanda's card, and then the last gift certificate. So,
Do we have another one for Debbie?
no, we
Or-
did, Debbie.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they
Oh.
got to pick. They get
Oh,
to pick.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Marguerite won.
Ooh, this is a good
What?
question. Wait, not that. This one. Amanda, are any...
LEDs?
Yeah.
Colorful LEDs we do not sell. All of our lights are white, shades of white. You can easily put colored vellum on top, and sometimes I just glue it right on top. And that makes it really simple. If you really want colored LEDs, Chibitronic sells them.
Yeah.
Plus
But
the,
I
plus
would
the
get, like,
gems
weird-
work awesome.
Yeah, I get weird requests. Can I have 2 red and 1 green? Can I have 3 blue? You know, like, so it would be really hard to find the combination that makes everybody happy. You know, people want like 1 yellow one for Christmas and the other two other colors. And so I just say colored vellum is your friend.
There you go.
And if you
And
just have white vellum or tissue paper or even a coffee filter, just color it. And
yeah, alcohol marker. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
plus,
Irene, for
there's
the
No
demo.
problems.
So she's so fast on it too. She just whipped it right.
Yeah, that pack has 9 different colors.
Yeah, like it's amazing.
Oh yeah,
So
Debbie,
this-
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you use any kind of gems that do not have the backing on them, the light will shine right straight through it. I didn't know that I had some from Scrappy Tails that didn't have color on them and worked perfect. I was able to put like green or red. I think I
Yeah.
used some red ones for some Rudolphs that I did. But this, if I can open the package, little bitty gems. I'm going to put it over the light on my card just so that you guys can see. Except I can never pick up anything. It's my fingers. Yeah. So you can see the difference. Okay, let me get it flat on there. I told you I can't do anything. Plus, I've got a little bit of where I poked the hole. It's popped up there a little bit because I wanted the hole bigger. Stop it. Get down on it. Nobody else does that. I know. I'm the only one that talks to my supplies. No, it won't go flat. Okay, there we go.
Plus, you're live, so it just doesn't want to cooperate.
There we go.
We
It's still
only
not quite
advance back.
positioned.
Okay.
There we
Well,
go.
I'll show you. Look, this is a one light I just put a battery in. Can you see? The light goes through my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's-
they're pretty bright.
It's pretty
It'll
bright,
definitely
yeah.
shine through gems.
Yeah. So awesome.
Checking to see if I have any of these that are actually flat because
Oh,
I poked the LEDs through my card to make them brighter.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why I can't do this.
Oh,
But
hey,
it does work.
Jen, you're at 530 subs.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Yay!
Thanks, friends.
Oh,
Thank you,
that's a lot more
Roberta.
before.
She's
Thanks,
like
Roberta.
dropping sub numbers in the chat. So
Girls
thank
on
you all actually for making the rounds and checking out everybody's channels and subbing to everybody's channels. Let me quickly show. This is the card we're giving away. This is my card, which features the twinkle lights.
So
I
cute.
love the twinkle lights too.
adorable.
So
You guys did
there's
such a great job.
that. Thank you. Okay, so I haven't been watching. I don't think this has ticked up in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and draw. Good luck to everybody. Oh my gosh, the suspense.
I know. We're all like,
Christina!
Nah.
Yay, Christina!
Congrats, Christina. You just won my card. So go ahead
Congrats.
and
Yay.
yeah, fill out that same prize claim form that I've been putting up. There it is again. So you can go ahead and fill out that form and just let me know that you won my card, Lynn's card. So there's that. And now let's get a final or another look at Amanda's card because that's the one we're going to give away next. So folks.
And yes, I put my name in for that. I want it.
I know, right?
So cool.
Amanda's just going to have to make more.
I can't press the I can press the button, but the light doesn't come on anymore because I put the little tab in there. So you can
Yeah,
see. And you can see through it, sort of.
So cool.
that's
Hard to see
so.
on here because my desk is the same color, but you can see through.
I feel like she can really tell our fortune. Like, I really do. Maybe see into our souls a little bit too. Because my goodness,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
That's
she's so
scary.
perfect. All right, so folks. Oh wait, let me see. That was our previous winner. So what you want to do to enter is this. Type if you haven't already, and if you did already, you're already in for this prize. So hashtag Pear Blossom Press. This first drawing is for the card. Okay, for the card. Just want to make that super crystal clear. So to win the Pear Blossom Press card that Amanda made today, yep, I see the numbers ticking up. Okay, we're at 130. Give it another second. I see Amanda's card in my future.
Sarah. So funny.
Done. Yes, you won earlier. You won the first gift certificate. Hence, that's what you won. So you were our first winner of the Pear Blossom Press $50 gift certificate. At the moment, we are giving away Amanda's card that she made on stream today. And okay, I see the number ticking up. We're at 133. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw. And this is for the card. Let's see if Sarah. It would be so funny if Sarah wins it.
Oh, yay.
Stargazer JA
From Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Congrats.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats, friend. You just won Amanda's card. So, if you're still here or you're catching the replay or friends of any of the winners, let them know they won and that they need to fill out this form before January 10th in order to claim their prize. So, Stargazer, please do fill out the form. You won Amanda's card.
I feel
So-
like that's fitting because there's like stars and
Yeah.
it was like an outer space background that I used. So
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yay.
She's here. Yay. Okay. Awesome. All right, folks. We're going to pull for the big winner now. This is the second $50 gift certificate donated by today's stream sponsor, Pear Blossom Press. If you don't see your name coming through, don't worry. There's over 130 entries, so StreamYard's not going to show everybody's name. So it's just a fun little graphic for us to watch while we build up the suspense. So don't worry if you only had to type it in the one time hashtag Pear Blossom Press, and just like Teresa has it typed here. And whichever channel you are watching from, you can pop that into the live chat and it should qualify. So I'll give it a moment. I don't see... We're at 135. I don't see it ticking up anymore, so I think I'm good to draw. So, okay, good luck. We are drawing for the $50 gift certificate to shop at Pear Blossom Press. Good luck, everybody.
yeah, good
Good luck.
luck.
Good luck. So exciting. So suspenseful.
Thank you guys all for watching and tuning in.
Yes.
And if you're not already subscribed to Lynn's channel, you should.
Aw.
Yay, Trisha!
Yay, Trisha!
Woohoo!
Congrats! You are our big winner. You and Dawn have both won a $50 gift certificate to shop at Pear Blossom Press. I hope that you stock up on some goodies and make some light up cards. And when you've crafted with it, do post it to Amanda's group, the interactive. Oh gosh, what's the
Interactive
official?
card.
Is it okay? I was like, what's the official name?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it's interactive cards and paper crafts. But if you just do interactive cards, you'll find it. So.
Okay, perfect.
And I should mention real quick, we have been out of stock of a bunch of the lights, and they were all supposed to be here Friday, but customs cleared them. DHL didn't get them out. They'll be here Monday. So if you see it, it's on back order. Don't worry, they'll be shipping Monday. So
Okay, so soon you'll see all of the things.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to order.
yeah, you can order now. They're just on back order, but they'll ship next week. So don't worry.
Oh, okay. So you can still put the order in. Awesome.
Yeah.
So fabulous. Well, congrats to Trisha. Do fill out that prize claim form if you're watching. And if Trisha is not still here, friends of Trisha, let her know she's the big winner tonight. So that way she can come and claim her prize. Oh, yeah, she's here. There you go. Congrats, friend. Awesome. Look at Debbie working away.
Put paper in there so the battery doesn't die.
Oh, you did put it in. Am I
Yeah,
the
I just
only
didn't put a window. I just didn't put a door, but I am putting the paper in because
think
if it goes
I'm-
out, I don't want it to die.
I glued mine in so fast. I don't know if I can still peel this up. Oh, I might be able to actually get some paper in mine too. Okay, we'll do,
Yeah.
I'll do that for you folks. I don't want to be the only one who does it. Everybody's getting all these nice
So
professional
you
cards.
know, when you see this on the bottom, if you see it on the tab, you know, pull it out.
Yeah. This has been so much fun, everybody. I hope that you all enjoyed our stream today. I want to give each of my guests a last opportunity to show us a close-up look at their card, and I'm going to bring up everybody's channel on screen so that you can see it, and hopefully pop on over if you haven't already to check out videos on that channel. And Amanda, as we're closing out, is there anything coming up, any sneaky peeks, anything that you'd like to promote if you want to take a moment and promote it?
Well, we talked about Paper Ganza. That's going to be live in person in July. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then I also just talked to Aaron Reed the weekend after Paper Ganza. I'm not even going to come home. I'm going to fly straight from Kansas City to Austin. Do another in-person retreat there with Aaron Reed. That'll be fun. We're doing Creativation in the spring, April, which is a trade show, like a business B2B trade show.
I can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah. And it's in Seattle. So, Lynn, I hope you're planning to come.
Yeah. I want to play with everybody. I want to hang out with all of you guys.
Yeah, let's. I'm not doing expos this year. I needed a minute.
Okay.
It's a lot of work. But I definitely, I want to say thank you to all of you guys here. Everybody that's crafting along today, they're all people on the design team, and I appreciate you guys so much. You have made such a huge difference in my life. So thank you very much for always creating such fabulous projects. And Irene, you are rocking it with the newsletter. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our quality and quantity of newsletter has gone way up.
That is so sweet. Thank you. It's an honor.
Oh, so fabulous. So everybody, here are some links for you. If you make a light up card or any kind of interactive card, because Amanda does sell a lot of other interactive goodies, but really you can use anything and share, because Amanda is so friendly to all the other craft companies. We do a lot of cross-company collaborations between Pear Blossom Press and other brands. So do pop on over to, I have the Facebook group link up on screen now. It's just facebook.com/groups/interactive cards. And feel free to share any interactive card that you make. Hopefully you've been inspired to make some of your cards light up, especially those of you who already have the lights. Use the lights. So, and for the 60% of people who voted in the poll who have never made a light up card, I hope you'll give it a try. And then Micah shared with us the Paper Ganza link is on screen here. So if you are interested, that's in July, and it's an in-person event. So that link is where you can find additional information. Of course, I'm sure the newsletter will also probably be promoting it too.
Lots of details in there too.
Yeah, so really just, sign up for the newsletter, because then you'll get all the tea, all the details. And of course, if you're not already, do pop on over to Amanda's channel, which is at Pear Blossom Press here on YouTube, and hit that subscribe and notify button to see lots of inspiration and lots of card making tutorials. But as you saw, it's like really easy. So a lot of our tutorials focused on like other things of our card, because the actual making of the light up part is so easy. All right, thank you, Amanda. I'm just gonna go down the line here. Jen, hi friend. Can you give us a close-up of your card? And I'll get your link on screen here, and remind folks where they can find you on the socials, and if you have anything coming up that you would like to promote, please take a moment and promote yourself.
Yeah. So I'm also including the little template I cut out in my card.
Aww.
So Norma's going to get that. I am on a few design teams. And if you are looking for my Pear Blossom Press next one, this is going to be it. So you can watch again a second time and see how this card is made. I hope that you guys found it really inspiring. It's super easy it's hard to start, but it's super easy once you get started. So just try it. And if you have any questions, don't forget, Amanda has that Crafternoon on Sundays, 3:00 Central Time. Just pop in. I mean, sometimes we're on until later than 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock sometimes. But pop on and ask questions and have some fun with it. There's a release coming out. I'm on not only on the Pear Blossom Press team, but I'm also on the Rabbit Hole Design team. So you saw those sneak peeks kind of popping by. So if you want to catch those, it's an Instagram hop. It'll be Monday.
Look at them. I just spotted one go by.
Did one go by again? Oh my gosh,
Yep.
It's like hopping like rabbit.
I know. I was going to ask you to hop yours on by too.
Mine, I don't even know where mine went right now. I think mine hopped back in its little place. So we'll get that when somebody else is talking.
Okay.
But and then I'm also on the Trinity design team. So there's, I believe, a release at the end of the month and a few things coming out. So ask questions, pay attention, be inspired by somebody, and start somewhere. Everybody starts at the same place. So just
Yeah.
try it. You guys will find that these lights are super easy to make things light up. So
Yay.
thank you so much for the opportunity, and thank you for pushing me over 500. I appreciate that, you
Yay.
guys.
Well over 500. That's a 500 that's sticking. It's not one that's
Yeah.
going to dip back down. So thank you, everybody, for getting Jen across that threshold. Let's get Jen to and Irene both to 1,000 because good things unlock with you two at 1,000 subs. So let's make that happen for them. Thanks so much, Jen. It's been a pleasure crafting with you. Lots of fun. Love your card. And thanks for showing us all these nifty tips and tricks with the template and the battery blocker and all of that good stuff. Love it.
Thank you for
Right.
hosting. You do such a fabulous job, Lynn.
Aw, thanks, Rand. Next up, Irene. Hi.
Hi. So this is my little Nomi. He's very sleepy, which I'm sure we can all relate to, actually, usually. I would knock out on a leaf, too, if I could. So this card's going out to the winner. So I also, with Jen, I'm on several design teams. So you can see me out on the socials at Artemis Made One. I am kind of just hopping around right now, doing a bunch of different projects. If you want to come see me in person, that'd be wonderful. I will be in Novi, Michigan at the Great Lakes Mega Meet. I will be at Creativation with Pear Blossom Press and Trinity Stamps. And I will also be at, I think it's called the Stamp and, no, that's not it. It's I always forget what the one is called. It's a stamp show that's in Rockford, Illinois, usually in February or March. And then Stamp and Scrapbook Art Tour, I think. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. And then I will also be at the Scrapbook Expo in Schaumburg, Illinois. So kind of, like I said, bebopping around this year and doing some different things. Keep an eye on my channel. There's some surprises coming up I can't talk about just yet, but it's going to be fun stuff. So, and I also like to give stuff away. So, come visit and join, and I just want to make people laugh and maybe inspire you a little bit. That's what I'm all about. And thank you so much, Lynn, for hosting us, by the way. This was a lot of fun. Really appreciate it.
Yay. So glad. Well, thank you for joining. And by the way, you're 4 subs away from 700.
What?
So
700 was last year's goal, and I didn't make it. So this is amazing. Thank you.
Yay. So there you go. You just barely, like, it's only a couple days into the year. So there
That's
you go.
wonderful.
700. All right, folks, let's get Irene across that 700 line. Here is her channel again. So Irene is Artemis Made One. Are you that handle across all of the socials?
I am.
Okay, so you can find her on YouTube here and across all of the socials where she shares. So, yeah, let's get her to 700, folks.
That would be awesome. Thank you. There's a lot more videos coming, and I'm going to be doing shorts and things this year too. So, and that's one thing I forgot. Jen and I actually just talked about this a little bit before we hopped on. I think she's going to come be a guest for my 15-minute card video. It's the 15-minute live where we actually try to do a card start to finish in 15 minutes with no prep work. So
dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have not yet succeeded.
Yeah, that no.
Oh man, I guess I will never be a guest on your channel.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I've never made it yet either. So we're trying to see if it's possible. I have faith. But we've got
Do stickers count? Can you just make one with stickers?
Sure. You sure can, absolutely. I've tried die cutting. I've tried a few different things. It hasn't happened yet, but I am confident it's possible. You just have to find the formula. It's there, I promise.
Formula.
Irene, don't forget about Fandom Friday.
Yes, that's the other part. So Jen and I are actually going to be hosting a brand new Instagram hop. So for all of the nerdy crafters out there like she and I, if you've got any kind of fandom that you love, I encourage you to join our fandom hop. You'll see all kinds of stamp sets and designs from all different kinds of fandoms. We have very open themes every month, but they kind of get that crafty juices flowing to help you think of some kind of fun, nerdy way to express yourself, and maybe pull out one of those stamp sets that you haven't for a while and want to, get to play with it. And movie stuff, music, just any kind of fandom that you have, it's all welcome, and we would love to have you.
Is it every Friday? Asks Sarah Liz.
Oh, great question. It's the third Friday of every month at 5 o'clock Central Time. So we didn't want to make anybody overcommit to anything, so we're just doing it once a month. And it's, if somebody has to skip a month, that's totally fine. If you want to do every month, that's totally fine. Just fun stuff. So no stress.
So, folks, if you are interested, just find Irene. She's Artemis Made One on Instagram. You can message her because YouTube doesn't have like a direct messaging. So just message her if you're interested in participating, or just keep your eyes out if you're looking for inspiration. And there's on screen our Irene's link. And I was just waiting. There we go. Dee popped it in. You are now officially across 700 subs. So I knew if we talked long enough and we kept the link on screen long enough, you would get there. So
I'm so grateful. Thank you all so much. That's really, really sweet. Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Congrats. So glad that you crossed that threshold. So yeah, 1,000 subs, folks. Let's get Jen and Irene across 1,000 subs on YouTube. The sooner the better, because then they can do a lot more things on YouTube, because stuff unlocks for folks. So
that's exciting.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Colors, by the way. So if you want some coloring tips, definitely subscribe to Jen. She's incredible.
Yeah. All right, Debbie. Hey, friend. Let's check out those cards of yours and remind folks where can they
light up. They don't light up anymore.
Okay, that's okay. We know you put the battery blocker in, but let folks know where they can find you on all the socials, and if you have something coming up that you would like to promote, please take a minute and promote yourself.
Probably the easiest way to find me everywhere is going to be on my link bio, which is Debbie J's Crafting Corner /link bio, which means I can change it anytime I want to, and you'll still go to the right place. But that has all of my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Discord. Yeah, I'm everywhere. Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Coming up Monday, I'm planning on doing a live, and I haven't told anybody on my stream yet, but I'm planning on doing a live stream on Monday to do a little bit more with the club kits, which that's what this butterfly was from. So we're going to be looking at that on the 6th, and you're probably doing something too, because that's the day that you can actually start getting the club kits from Spellbinders. Tuesday this week, I do a live stream every week on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, and I should be having Elizabeth Costa-Rogers on with me. We do a once a month check-in, see what's going on kind of thing. But she's been sick, so I don't know if she's going to be there or not. I'm hoping. And then Thursdays I go live on Twitch around noon, and you never know what's going to happen. It is what it is. Friday, we have new releases coming out from Spellbinders, so I'm going to do another live stream on I've got a lot of live streams right now. I decided to change things up and do lives instead of a lot of recorded videos, so yeah, it's going to be weird. Anyway, on Friday, the 10th, is the new releases from Spellbinders, so I'm going to be doing a live stream on that around noonish, and then on Saturday this week, the 11th, I will have another light up card video coming out, because that's my day to do my videos for Pear Blossom Press design team. After that, so we've got the Tuesday and Thursday that's every week, and then at the end of the month on the 29th, we have got a new summit with Justine Hovey. So you guys will want to get involved with that and get your free ticket. I'll be starting my promotions on that coming up on Friday. So if you're on my email list, you'll be hearing more about that in your emails. Okay, that's all.
So fabulous.
So sorry.
That's a lot of stuff. So here's the best way, folks. Just go
I have my planner.
Debbie's. Yeah. Go to Debbie's channel. Her link is up on screen now. So wherever you're watching from, just pop on over to Debbie J's Crafting Corner. And if you want to know and not miss out on anything, just hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you'll get an alert for all of the fun, crazy live streams. And that way you won't miss a thing. She's a busy gal. So that's really the best way to keep in touch with Debbie. Thank you so much, Debbie. I love your cards. They are awesome. And folks, just to round things out, just a reminder that Pear Blossom Press sells a lot of goodies, not just lights. So visit pearblossompress.com. And as Amanda mentioned, her products are being picked up by a lot of other retailers. So you'll now find Pear Blossom Press products on Spellbinders. It's been there for a little while now. Scrapbook.com, relatively new. Tailored Expressions, I think, right, Amanda?
Yep.
And then was there somewhere else?
I think
Trinity
Spellbinders.
Stamp, Rabbit Hole Design.
Oh,
A lot of times the stamp companies, if you're already going to be shopping for stamps, check
Right.
it out. I mean, might as well get it all in one package, right?
Yeah. That way, you know, if there are free shipping thresholds to be met or
Spellbinders.
yeah, crafty sales and discounts that you can because you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this. Amanda doesn't do like a ton of sales on her website. So
Well, I want to support our local brick and mortars and all of our crafty companies. So if I was always putting the stuff on sale, that's not fair to them.
Aw.
So I try
See,
to, you know.
that's so sweet. So you'll find everything that obviously Amanda has in her shop available directly on Pear Blossom Press. Not all of the other retailers, they might not all have everything. So we've got 5 different lights. You have the One Light, the Easy Light, the Halo Combo Light, which is both the Halo Light and One Lights. You've got Twinkle Lights, and the newest in the lineup are the Candle Lights. Then you have the World's Best Foam Tape, which is the world's best foam tape, hands down. Everybody agrees. We have scratch off stickers. It's not just gold. There's a variety of different shapes, different finishes. You can see some hollow there. There's different shapes in there as well. The newest products to hit are these shaker. There's the dome, which is very dimensional. That might cost a little bit of extra postage to get through the mail. And then the shaker pouches, which are nice and thin, so perfect for shaker cards or non-shaker cards. Amanda showed us a non-shaker card. And we have these exclusively made for Pear Blossom Press by High Supply. So it's the candle flame and the clay candle, the bottom portion of the candle. The action wobblers, there's actually 2 sizes. There's the mini and as well the regular size, which I don't have to show, so I don't know exactly the difference in size. And then of course the stamp and die set. So if you saw the little trapdoor that Jen has on her card and that I think Debbie has in one of her cards, this die will cut that out for you. And there are the perfectly sized little teardrop shaped dies. Those are perfect to go with the candle flames in this. And it's multiple different sizes in here, folks. So that's one of the things that's really cool about that. And then there's also a circle die. What's the circle die for?
None of the, all of my circle dies, the smallest is usually like 1/2 inch. And so I had room in that die set. So I wanted a 3/8 inch circle, which you can see is a little bit smaller. None of them go down to 3/8 of an inch. So not to pick on Spellbinders, they're actually, but I have probably 10 different circle die sets. And so since there was still room, I put that in there because sometimes you want a circle for
the dancing
nose or something. So
the dancing. Absolutely.
You can make just about anything dance with, and this is it's nice to have such a small circle.
I love the dancing. I love the dancing.
So
it's one of those things where I'm like, it would be awesome to have it, and there's space, so make it so.
Make it so. That's so awesome. And folks, if you have the previous stamp and die set, just know that there's a new one out now. So if you're crafting with the candlelight lights, the new set has the word blow. It replaces the word remove. And so if you have both, that's great. If you feel like you still need the word remove, you can always use the word pull. So otherwise, everything's pretty much the same. The light bulb's just a smidge smaller in the new set, but otherwise, there's that. The complete lineup to so far. I'm sure we got a sneaky peek earlier. Just check the replay.
More.
Yeah, check the replay. Amanda gave us a look at something coming out soon-ish. Soon? ish. I
Yeah,
don't think
we're-
she said a time frame.
As soon as we get all of the final details like perfect.
Awesome. Well, we've come to expect no less from you, Amanda. Perfection is everything in front of us here. You've done such a wonderful job on all of these products, and you've made
Absolutely.
it so easy for us to craft with. So really, really thank you so, so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
We love you, Amanda.
We do.
Yes, we
Right back
do.
at you.
All right, everybody.
I see Norma's comment. I think if you just click the link in Debbie's channel, that'll be her affiliate link.
Yep, I added my affiliate link in the description, honey.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. I think
Thank you,
everybody
Norma.
everybody probably has their own affiliate link in either their live chat or the description box of this live stream. So thank you to everybody who shops affiliate links. It does help the creators and designers. So big thank
also
you.
helps the companies so that we know what's working and what's not. So if you
Exactly.
shop affiliate links, it doesn't cost you anything else. Like there's no extra for it. It just lets us know where to put our advertising dollars and what marketing is helping. So
Aw.
I
Thanks.
appreciate it.
So even company owners are okay with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. Please do.
And we'll end on this note from Jim. Like I said, Pear Blossom Press makes getting lit so easy.
Hard is
Go,
not
Jim.
always
Oh my God.
All right, friends. It's been a blast.
Yeah, get lit, guys.
Sunday craft afternoon with Amanda. So check out the link on Pear Blossom Press. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.